Grandstand Bettors live Thursday night football, Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. We are looking at a good matchup between Joe Burrow and Trevor Lawerence. Last time these two took the field together, Joe Burrow got the best of Trevor Lawerence and ended up winning a national championship. So it's going to be a good game. It's on NFL Network. If you're just joining us, we're going to do play-by-play tonight of the game. We're also going to look at some live betting. We'll give out some of our bets once the game starts that we have already put in on our bet slip for tonight. We got some prop bets, but our free pick, which came out last night around 8:45 p.m., like they always do on Wednesdays for the Thursday night game. We have the Cincinnati Bengals, Jacksonville Jaguars over 46. Actually, last night it was at 45.5. It did tick up to 46, but we're good on 46. Trey Franklin, yo, been missing you, man. Been missing you, Trey, man. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for coming in to Thursday night football. The beginning of the week is between Tuesday and Thursday. It gives us a chance to kind of rest a little bit. A lot goes into the YouTube channel, so it's kind of a nice downtime. Get to say hello to the wife on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, which she appreciates. But Cincinnati's taking the field. That's actually a nice little college-themed kind of run in there with the two Bengals on each side. Never seen that before, but that's pretty cool. Trey, man, let us know if you put any bets in. We'll go over our bets here in a minute, but we do have that free pick over 46. I just think, listen, Trevor Lawerence and Joe Burrow of the Cincinnati Bengals, I just think they're going to want to outduel each other in this game. I really think there's going to be the opportunity to have a lot of passing yards, have a lot of scores, and I could see something like a 27-24 game here. I know a lot of people on Monday night were giving me a hard time about maybe Jacksonville covering here, but I don't think it's that far-fetched. And the line hasn't moved that much, so it's going to be a close game. FD, I like your Cincinnati. Has a good D. Yeah, FD, welcome in. Welcome into the channel. Thanks for coming on in for a moment or stay for the whole time. We love everybody that stays with us. FD, thanks for we're representing Thursday Night Football here with a jersey. We are Browns fans, so we do lose a little bit of respect wearing the Cincinnati jersey. Hey, they have a good D, though. They do have a good D. Trey, Jag 7.5 over 46 is the move, right? Trey, man, we never have a gun to our head. I will say this. I've been mentoring somebody, and the one thing about picks is I always put the picks in the bet slip. I don't do one at a time. I always put all my bets for the day in at the bet slip. And then what I do is I actually go through it, and I look, if I did have a gun to my head, would I actually pull the trigger on that? Well, that's why our free pick is a free pick, because if I had a gun to my head, I feel confident about 46, but not with a gun to my head. Sports betting chick, Thursday night football means tomorrow's Friday. That's somebody who works right there. Sports betting chick, congratulations. Tomorrow is Friday. Hope you have the weekend off. Hope you can enjoy it. Eddie, hey, we bet on, so we have the free pick. We have the free pick over 46. But we'll get to our paid picks once the game starts, because those lines will move very quickly. We have, let me just double check. We didn't bet really hard on this game. We actually have 6 GrandstandBettors.com family picks tonight, but only 3 in the game. One is the free pick, Jags Bengals over 46, and then we only have 2 prop bets, and both are either have to do with receiving. So this isn't a game that I feel confident about betting pre-game as much as I do some of the other ones. You just don't know what's going to happen here. I think we're going to look for some good spots in some live betting, and I have one that I have locked and loaded. We just have to see if it can play out here in the first quarter. So the Bengals, they're meeting at midfield for the coin toss. I have too many bets out. Trey's got too many bets out. Alternative line, Jags 10.5. I think that's good. And over 46, $20 free bet. Hey, I like that, Trey. I like that. James Robinson over 3 receptions as well. I think that's an easy winner, man. I think that's an easy winner. That's a good bet right there. Jamar, good evening. Mr. 3-0. That's right. If you're not in our Grandstand Bettors Fantasy Football League, you definitely need to be in it next year, and you need to join Jamar, the self-proclaimed champ. But it's gonna be a good game. Oh, hey guys, can we just talk about the Super Bowl halftime lineup before the game starts? Super Bowl halftime lineup: Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and who was the last one? He's a newer guy. I don't listen to him that much. Lamar Kendrick, something like that. Sorry, I'm old. But Eminem, Dr. Dre, Mary J, and Snoop Dogg. Let's talk about that lineup, guys. I've been waiting for that halftime show forever. Kendrick Lamar, thank you, Sports Betting Chick. Itty bitty bet on Virginia and over 46. We can actually give out that play since it's live. We have a member bet on Virginia over 28.5 for their team total. So Itty, we hope you're on that as well. That's fantastic. I love when you're on the same stuff. You are a great bettor. Good performance. Yeah, thank Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, I'm old, okay? To be honest, I probably couldn't tell you a Kendrick Lamar song. I'd have to listen to it. But, whatever. I'm 38 years old. I'm sure you guys are much younger. All right, guys, if you're just joining in, make sure you hit that like button. Smash that like button for us. Keep us going on YouTube. Appreciate all the likes that we get. Chris, welcome. Chris McCann, props I'm on. Chase, 2+ TDs. Wow, that must be priced well. I'm guessing somewhere around 375, maybe 400. Chase, first-time TD, anytime TD, and Cincinnati money line. Chris is going heavy on Cincinnati, plus 1,200, 750. Wow, those are good prices. Great value there, Chris. That's really good value. We like that stuff. 38's not old. Idiot feels old. It feels old. Trey got Jamar Chase, first TD, and Burrow. So, all right. So you're with Chris as well. Yeah, I know. And to be honest with you, the one reason we were scared on the over 28.5 is, number one, I believe the tight end of Virginia is out. The running back might be out as well for Virginia, and King was out. The backup QB was out, so it was a third stringer. So I think if Virginia gets up, I don't know if they'll actually want to score 29 plus points. But here we go, Thursday night football. Cincinnati Bengals kicking off to the Jacksonville Jaguars. 72 degrees, kind of a little bit of humidity there, but Cincinnati's going to kick it off to Jacksonville, and we're off on Thursday Night Football. Thanks for joining in as they kick it through the end zone. And 3 TDs for Chase is 31-0. Sprinkle a little bit of that. Yeah, you foreshadowed it right there. Yeah. Mike Yu, thanks for joining in. Thursday Night Football. Football season is so good. Yes, sir. And we get to watch Clemson Tiger quarterback Trevor Lawerence here take the helm right off the bat. And to be honest with you guys, they could probably use Trevor Lawerence back at Clemson right now. They are not going to have a good year, it looks like. But Trevor Lawerence is going to start actually under center here. James Robinson in the backfield, 1st and 10 from the 25. And a little screen pass out for that's going to be a first yard. I think that was Chenault there. That was Chenault. Since the game is underway, let's give we'll give our member plays out. So that we only did 2 prop bets. We did D Shark over 3.5 receptions, so we need him to have 4 receptions this game. And we did Mixon over 18.5 receiving yards. We liked those 2 props. We actually put them as a little bit higher money valued than recent prop bets, but we'll see what happens. Trevor Lawerence, 1st and 10 now from the 36. Handoff to Robinson, who burrows his way to the 40, and it's going to be a 2nd and 6 here for the Jacksonville Jaguars. FD likes the under on this game. Good luck to you, sir. Good luck. It surely could be. Surely could be. We'll have to see. Mixon going to get off tonight. I hope so, Jamar. We got him over 18.5 receiving yards. We'll see when they come up. We need 4 receptions here for Shark as well. Lawerence, 2nd and 7, they're calling it. They're going to pitch it back to Robinson, and he's going to go for about 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd and short here. And listen, if you're the Jacksonville Jaguars and Urban Meyer, who is risking his first ever 4-game losing streak in all of football, you're going to go for it on 4th down. But unfortunately, that is Shark with an injury, and we're going to lose our bet right off the bat here because it looks like Shark is pretty injured there. And that's unfortunate. That's some unfortunate news. They're going to go to commercial break, so that's not good news. We'll have to see what that was. Bengals unis are insane. Yeah. Wishy-washy. Dude, thank you. What are you thanking us for, dude? Wishy-washy. Let us know why you're thanking us. I hope for something good maybe. Guys, let us know what your best bets are. Put them in the comments below. Chris Trey all over Jamar Chase tonight. All over Jamar Chase. He's got 4 touchdowns. Tied for 2nd, I believe, in the league right now. Do you guys know, though, that Trevor Lawerence has more yardage thrown than Joe Burrow this year? That's kind of crazy to think. The only problem is he's got 7 interceptions. 7 interceptions. So we're at commercial break. We'll get back to the game in just a moment. Guys, if you're just joining in, please go ahead, smash that like button for us. Keep us going here on YouTube. A nice Thursday night football to settle into with 2 number 1 draft picks in the last couple years. So it's going to be a good game. Enjoy this. McCaffrey did it. Yeah, Jamar, McCaffrey did it to you last week for sure. That guy, I traded 2 years away in fantasy football, and it's never been paid off better. As I just felt they overused him early in his career, and for sure. Play-by-play for those of you who can't watch and have money on the game, dude. Wishy-washy, man. That's what we do. That's what we're about here at Grandstand Bettors, man. Tell your friends. Share our channel. Fat Boy House. Chase, 2 TDs, mixing 2.5 receptions. I like the mixing because we got the yardage on that, man. So Fat Boy House, that's what I'm talking about, Fat Boy House. Come on, baby. Let's get that. Let's get that money. Al, welcome in, Al. Big friend of the channel, Notre Dame Irish fan. Thank you, Al, for joining us. I know you're watching that Miami-Virginia game for sure. 9-0, Virginia over Miami. By the way, Miami playing with their 3rd-string quarterback as King, etc. is out of that game. Sports Betting Chick, not sold on Trevor Lawerence as a QB, but he has got great hair. Sports Betting Chick throwing some shade at his playing ability, but giving him props with his conditioner. Loving it, Sports Betting Chick. That's fantastic. Keep us updated. I don't know how the other... Oh, my God. Shark's out of the game. You got to be kidding me, man. You have got to be kidding me. What happened with Shark? What happened with Shark? That is so bad. I cannot stand that. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Trevor Lawerence, shotgun formation, and he's going to hand it off to Robinson, and Robinson is going to get the 1st down. It's going to be 1st and 10, Jacksonville from the 46-yard line, and Jacksonville's looking like they want to move the chains here and start off on a good foot. So, 1st and 10, Jacksonville. Robinson's got about 3 or 4 carries so far. I think 3 maybe. And he's found good holes, and he's burrowed his way for some yardage. This is going to open up Lawerence in the passing game for sure. Open up Lawerence in the passing game for sure. He's now shotgun, speaking of passing games. 1st and 10 from the 46. And he audibles. Oh, tried a quick snap. He's got to go, and that's going to be delay game. Nope, they took a timeout. Jacksonville did take a timeout there. Jacksonville took a timeout before the delay of game. That was a bad rookie mistake. Lawerence in shotgun decided to audible with about 4 seconds left. Just not smart. Rookie quarterbacks, first 3 weeks. Trevor Lawerence does lead the rookie quarterbacks in touchdowns, but combine the 5 big ones, 11 TDs, 19 interceptions. And what is concerning is all those teams don't have offensive lines, 39 sacks against all of them, so that's just awful. Jamar, naughty Dame. Lawerence gone, throws more interceptions than Winston did a few years back. Yeah, maybe he should get his eyes lasered again. By the way, that New Orleans Saints game I think is going to be interesting we have that, I think, on our radar for one of our bets, but we'll get to that. It is going to be 1st and 10 here as Lawerence out of the timeout. Let's see what they can do. Still in shotgun and still audibling with little time left on the clock. And Robinson has to go talk to him about what to do. I feel like he's asking him who I should block, and he is. And Lawerence rolls to his right, and he's going to try to run, and he's going to get minus 1.5 yards. So Lawerence, he went through his progressions. You got to hand him that. He looked good. But he just did not have a good receiver downfield. Who was that? Was that Chenault? Yeah, that was Chenault. He was looking at Chenault. He just couldn't find him. Just could not find Chenault. So it's going to be 2nd and 11, 2nd and maybe 12. Yeah, they'll call it 12 here from the 45-yard line. And Lawerence is in shotgun formation. 2 trips to his left, 1 to his right. Robinson next to him. And they are going to hand it off to Robinson on a draw play and get about 4 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 from almost midfield here. And I mean, I'm not a big fan of that play call. What do you guys think about that play call on 2nd and 12? I'd like to see them throw that ball, try to get something a little bit shorter. That's a 3rd and 4 play call, not I don't know. That's not a 2nd and 12 play call. So interesting call by Urban Meyer. It's going to be 3rd and 8 here from about midfield. Robinson, 35 rushes, 175, and 1 touchdown on the year. He is going to, I don't think Trevor Lawerence knows what he's doing right now. He has no idea what's going on when he looks at the defense. Almost delay a game. He does get it off. Shotgun. He's going to go up top, and he's got a man, and that's incomplete. It's incomplete to Chenault. He threw it over him. Just way too conservative. Yes, Fat Boy House, way too conservative, especially on 2nd down. So the Jags are going to punt it away, it looks like. Guys, if you're just joining us, Thursday Night Football play-by-play tonight on the NFL Network. We're going to do some live betting, and we're going to do some of your best bets here. But tell us in the comments below what your best bet is for the game. And as well, hey, take a minute, smash that like button, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet for our channel. We give free picks, free predictions each and every week as the Bengals are going to return that punt for just a little bit. Phillips with the return, but there is a flag on the play. We'll see what that is. So Eddie wants eye surgery. I can do it. I'm not very good at it, but I can definitely do that for you, Eddie. Odds and things, go Hilton, go Colts. Odds and things, man, are you a Colts fan? If you're a Colts fan, man, smash that like button. We're huge Colts fans back in the day. Fat Boy House, too conservative. Chris McCann, yeah, and that is going to be on the Bengals. That's absolutely on the Bengals. Chris McCann, I have Tate and Mixon for first TD. So here we go. Here we go, Chris. Good luck to you, sir. You got to figure that the Cincinnati Bengals can come down and score on their first team. Urban and Trevor both out of their element. That is 100% correct, Wishy-Washy. 100% correct as they go to commercial here. Let's take a look real quick at live betting. Let's see what we have going on the live betting, and they took it off the board. So obviously Vegas doesn't know what's going on. Go Colts, go Colts. Colts will beat both of these teams. That's not really a huge flex. Not really a huge flex. Odd things. That's not a huge flex. Both these teams aren't great. The Bengals, I think, are much better than the Jags. But we'll have to see how this game plays out. Hilton is back. Trey, come on, baby. Jamar Chase or Burrow first TD? Oh, dude, I was getting Burrow first TD, something at like 11 to 1 almost, and I would just anytime TD, I was getting him at like 4 to 1. So he's got some good value there. Guys, if you're just joining in, it's commercial break, Thursday Night Football 0-0. Jags and the Bengals here on the NFL Network. We got some bets in the game, although the Shark one is just not going to work out because he got injured very early in this game. That's just unfortunate. That's just absolutely unfortunate. But let's see here. If anybody's paying attention to college football, Virginia's up on Miami 9-0, just to give a quick update there. But guys, what do you think so far? What do you think? Do you think it's Trevor Lawerence or do you think it's Urban Meyer? Who's the problem in Jacksonville? And I know it's 3 games in, but who's the problem? Is it Trevor Lawerence or is it Urban Meyer in Jacksonville right now? Doty boys. Man, I'm sorry, we can't show the game. That's in violation of copyright, so we can't do that. But we will do play-by-play. I'm sorry, man. I wish we could. Urban 100% wishy-washy says 100% is the problem. Al, once upon a time, the Colts had a little luck at QB. Now they got squat. That is great, Al, man. I hate to tell everybody that you're a teacher, but I know you've said it pretty publicly here on our channel. That is some great teacher word pun right there. That is great teacher word pun. Problem is Urban inherited a bad team. Well, yeah. I mean, all new coaches usually inherit a bad team. But here we go. 1st and 10 from the 9 for the Bengals. And they're going to fake the toss to Mixon. Burrow is going to pass it. And they got a first down and more out to about the 40-yard line. And that's Boyd with a massive catch and run there. The yards after the catch was about 35. What a great fake pitch to Mixon. And a nice cross route by Boyd. Caught at the 11, and he takes that all the way up the sideline to about the 40-yard line. So it looks like Cincinnati not playing around. Joe Burrow wants to tell everybody, I'm the man. I already beat Trevor Lawerence in the national championship, and I can do it in the NFL as well. 1st and 10 from the 42 here. And Burrow under center is going to fake the pass again, and he's going to go to that. I believe that's Jamar Chase. Was that Chase? I believe that was Jamar Chase for about -1 yard. So 2nd and 11 here. 2nd and 11. Joe Burrow, man, he just wants to be better, especially coming off that injury, and he wants to show people that the Bengals are for real. And in all honesty, I think they are for real. I'll get to some of this chat in a while. It's second and they're going to call that 2nd and 12, it looks like. And Burrow's in shotgun, empty set. 2 to his left, 3 to his right, wide receivers. Burrow is going to throw, and he was not on the same page. He was not on the same page as Tyler Boyd. So 3rd and 12, 3rd and long here. Shark over 3.5 receptions. I like that as well, but it's not going to... Shark is injured. He's out of the game. He got carted off. That's not going to happen. I don't think that's happening. Urban turned it around. Who knows? He made Toledo a top 25 team. Yeah, well, that was Toledo. I mean, this is the Professional Football League. And Teddy, I mean, I'm always a positive person when it comes to these people, but name a handful of college coaches that have made it work here in the NFL. So Burrow, 3rd and 12 on the 40, shotgun formation, back to throw, looks left, and throws for a first down across midfield to, guess who? Yes, sir, Chase. A lot of you are on that first touchdown by Chase. We'll see how that plays out. Hopefully this drive keeps going for you. And they're about to the Jacksonville 45 right now. Out to the Jacksonville 45. And Burrow looked calm and collected much more than Trevor Lawerence. And you know what? That's the difference between 1 and 2 years in the league, or 1 year in the league and no years in the league. Jamar Chase, 13 catches, 233 yards, 4 touchdowns so far. 1st and 10 from the 45. Burrow, shotgun formation, trips to his right, 2 of them, and 1 to his left. He's got Mixon to his left in shotgun formation. And he's going to hand it off to Mixon. No, he fakes it, and it's across the middle to Tate. And Tate just bounces off defenders and gets down to the 25-yard line. I don't know if Jacksonville just forgot to learn how to tackle there, but he just was bouncing off defenders. 1 missed tackle, bounced off 1. Oh, man, just a great catch and run by Tate. And now it's 1st and 10. Cincinnati threatening here. They're already in field goal range. Burrow's looking for the touchdown. He's going to be under center here with Mixon in the backfield and 3 wide receivers, 1 in motion. That, I believe, is Thomas in motion. It looks like this might be setting up for a run. They are going to hand it off to Mixon finally, and he's going to go for about 2 yards. So 2nd and 8 coming up from the 25-yard line. Guys, if you're just joining us, please smash that like button for us. Keep us going here on YouTube. It's Thursday Night Football, looking ready for some good game action. We'll catch up on some of this chat at the commercial. Just been a great drive by Cincinnati. So, 2nd and 8, Burrow from the 25, shotgun formation, and Sample, the tight end, is in motion. Moving over to his right side. Burrow back to throw. Oh, man. Oh, sets up a screen. Is that Mixon? Was that Mixon? Oh, Mixon got the catch, but he just could not. They set up a nice screen. It just got blown up, so it's going to be 3rd down. And Mixon, right out of the backfield, was there. Just a great defensive play. Jenkins was there just in case, but a great tackle by Jacksonville's linebackers there. Fantastic. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 here in the first quarter. 6:50 left in the first quarter. We are looking for a first score of the game. Burrow shotgun formation, and he is going to look to his right, throw to his right, and that's a push-off in my opinion. Yeah, that's a push-off. That's coming back. So, Chase grabbed it. It was a first down, but that is coming back. That's a rookie mistake. That's a push-off. That happened very quickly. Let's get to some of this chat as they call that penalty. Al, as I said, very simple equation. Bad coach, short week, bad results. We'll see, Al. We'll see. We're still first quarter. It's still 0-0. Shark is out, yeah. One of them thinks they're at Ohio State. One of them thinks they're at Clemson. That's a good comment, Jamar. I like that. Jersey's clean. Go Colts. Odds things, man. You're still on the Colts, man. You're big Colts. Hey, you got to join us when we have the Colts Thursday night game. Who the Colts play on Thursday Night Football? Coach Tim, what's up, buddy? Thanks for joining in. Sorry, it took us a while, and let's get back to the game real quick. 3rd and 18 here. 3rd and 18, and that's going to be a pass to 83, and that's going to put him back in field goal range at least. So Boyd gets the pass there. Looks like we have a field goal situation coming up. We'll see what happens. Coach Tim, man, what's up? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. I know you were here last time. Just been a busy first quarter so far here. Chris, you got a grip riding on Burrow going off tonight. Well, then he's going to need Jamar Chase to stop pushing off people. Because as long as Jamar Chase continues to push off people, that's going to hurt them. That's going to hurt them a lot. Odds things. Man, you like this channel? I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you haven't done so. It only keeps us going. We definitely keep our channel ad-free, so you don't have to deal with that. So, oh my God, and Cincinnati missed the field goal. Oh my God. So the under's looking really good. We'll get into live betting here in a second. Chase scores for the rest of the weekend is with house money. That's hey Chase, or I'm sorry, Chris. That's still a possibility as they nobody scored a touchdown or any points. Cincinnati go for I don't know, Teddy. I don't know. I don't know. Feel about Mixon 75 rushing yards tonight. I don't like that. I don't like that, fat boy. I'm not a big fan of the rushing yards. For him, I mean, he hasn't done. First off, you've seen they're going to the pass real quick, and I don't think he gets enough touches. And I think that rushing offense or defense looks pretty good. Hilton, I mean, I think he's past his prime. We'll see. Let's get real quick into some live betting here. So if you want to go Bengals right now on the 3-way line, it's -285. Jacksonville's at +233. If you want to go with a draw, and they just took it off of the board, but it was 8-1 for a draw. So Vegas doesn't know what's going on with this game at all. Let's go Cincinnati. Coach Tim, are you a Cincinnati fan? Jody Swisher, welcome, friend of the channel, appreciate it. How far was the field goal? I don't know, but it was too far and it was too left, so missed field goal, awful. Bengals first half, -4. Viking, 7-12 full game. Okay, I like that bet, Viking. I like that bet. I think that's good. I mean, it's got good value. What's that at? Like plus 375, between 375 and 500. Al, yeah, defensive TD. I mean, you got to think that Trevor's going to throw an interception sometime. It'd just be more beneficial if he throws one on his own 20 instead of the opposite 20. Trey, man, we're feeling you. We put out a family play with Shark over 3.5 receptions. I mean, you can't account for that. And the crappy thing is, because he played a play, it counts. Because he played a play, it counts. It's absolutely awful. Yeah, FD, I smell the under on this game too now that we've had 2 possessions, about half the quarter or more than half the quarter is already gone, and they've missed a field goal. So not feeling great about the over on that either. Last thing you want to miss field goal, Chris. That's just awful. McPherson, will he have a job on Friday? Who knows? We'll have to see. Bengals -4 first half. Burrow's over 248. And we're back real quick. 1st and 10. We'll get to Al's pick in a minute as they do a little sweep play, and that's going to go for a first down there. That was to 39 Agnew of Jacksonville. So a nice little play right out in their second drive here for Jacksonville. And hey, that's the type of plays that rookies have to do. Like, just hand the ball off. Let your playmakers, your line do something, and then let's move down the field. I mean, Trevor Lawerence has all the weapons in the world. He just has to be good. And I got to be honest, I think Urban Meyer is a problem here. But let's not get into that full-blown. 1st and 10 from the 44. And Lawerence is back to throw. He's going to roll to the right and pass. And that is a completion to Austin. So that's 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2 now. And they're about at midfield. So that's fantastic. Last week, they're playing Austin, taking it back from 109 yards. That was a pretty crazy play. I mean, it just boggles my mind, though, how the Arizona Cardinals couldn't tackle that guy. I don't know. Coach Tim, I clicked the under and switched it to the over. Isn't that how it always goes, Coach Tim? Lawerence is going to hand it off to Robinson on 2nd and 2, and he gets about 1 3/4. So it's going to be a very short 3rd down and inches here for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Thanks, guys, for joining us on Thursday Night Football. We're watching Jaguars and Bengals on the NFL Network. Go ahead, smash that like button for us. Keep our channel going. Tell us your live bets. Tell us your bets overall on this game. And let's sit back, relax, and enjoy a battle of number 1 picks. 3:40 left here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from the Cincinnati. And it was a first down they gave him. I don't know about that. Lawerence is going to roll to his right here on 1st and 10. Back to his left. He's got to get rid of the ball. And he finally did. And that's a smart move. For a moment, you thought he was going to run out of bounds at like -8 yards there. But the rookie is learning, and he did make a good play. So, 2nd and 10 in Cincinnati territory. Al took Bengals. Yeah, I'm worried about back to that, Al. I'm worried about the passing yards. We didn't take it because we're just worried about the passing yards that Burrow's going to get here. Especially, we thought they might go a little heavy on Mixon, but it didn't look like that. So, hey, that worked out last time for you. Let's get it for you again. 2nd and 10 from the 46-yard line of the Cincinnati Bengals. And Lawerence, there he is. There he goes for the run. And he's going to run for a first down to the 35-yard line. We know he can do that. If you're a Notre Dame fan, you know that he can run. So 1st and 10, Jacksonville from the 35-yard line. And Jacksonville's looking to become the first scorer in this game after Cincinnati drove the field moderately easily and then had a flag on an offensive pass interference that really put them under the gun, and they missed the field goal. Jaguars with 5 first downs to the Bengals 3. This is their second drive, though. And Lawerence is going to hand it off to Robinson on 1st down, and he had a hole. And it went for 11 yards and another first down. And it's 1st and 10 inside the red zone for the Jacksonville Jaguars. This game is going all Jaguars right now. If you are a Cincinnati Bengals fan, you need to ask yourself, what is going on with that front seven, defensive front seven there? Because they have allowed Robinson to have a good couple carries so far. So 1st and 10, sorry, not inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 23 here First and 10 from the 23. They are going to pass it, and that is a pass to 85, and that's going down to the 5-yard line, and that was Higgins, I believe. No, I'm sorry, Arnold. That was Arnold. My fault, was looking at the big board, and that was Cincinnati's Higgins, number 85. But that was Arnold for Jacksonville there. So it's first and goal, Jaguars. First and goal, Jaguars. If you're on, I have not heard anybody on the Jaguars right now except maybe an alternative line. Is anybody out there on the Jags? Is anybody? Let me know if you're on the Jags because they are fixing to score here. Cincinnati's D does not look great. Lawerence under center. They're going to hand it off to Robinson. Running's been working, and that's a touchdown. That is an absolute touchdown for Jacksonville. The running game has been working so well for the Jags so far. 6-0 right now for Jacksonville, awaiting the extra point. And you know what? A lot of people on Monday night didn't think that the Jacksonville Jaguars had a chance of covering this. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat, the two offenses so far, Jacksonville looks better. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but Jacksonville does look like the better team right now. Extra point by, I believe it's Wright. I believe their kicker is Wright. Is going to be up and in. So, 7-0, Jacksonville with the lead, 1:28 left. Let's take a quick look at the live betting. It's not on the board. I feel like it's not going to be on the board all game. Let's catch up on some of the chat here. Chris, Cincinnati averaging 10 yards per play. Got to convert that to points 100%. Would agree with you. Al says Jags traded their best DB. Remind us, Al, who that was. Jags are moving the ball better than I anticipated. Yeah, Chris, I told you, man. They're gonna put things together. And I think a Thursday night football game is where you can maybe do that. Especially, you have to remember, Cincinnati, I know they're at home, but they're also on a short week too. We'll see how it plays out. Jody, you needed a Jag touchdown. You got one. Yes, sir. Or ma'am. Sorry. Yes, ma'am. Wishy-washy, bet more on Lawerence than Burrow, but bet heavy on Nixon and Chase. All right, well, you know what the good thing is about Jacksonville, and I'm waiting for this live betting to come up. So here's the live bet. Let's get back to that in a second. Cincinnati minus 3.5 points is minus 103. Cincinnati minus 3.5 points is minus 103. That's not the line I thought I was going to get, and I really don't want to pay the high juice for minus 188. But if you're going to have to make a bet, you can get the Bengals right now, minus 1.5 for minus, the juice is at minus 181. It's actually trending down. So, I mean, I'm not going to take that juice, but that is a little bit, it's a little bit, no pun intended, juicy to want to take there. So, RGV, man, I wish we could put the game on it. We can't. It's copyright. We can't do that. I'm sorry, man. I wish we could do it, but we want to keep our channel going. So I'm sorry. I wish I could, man. I wish I could. Coach Tim's stream would get immediately dropped, and he would. Yeah, thanks for backing us up. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate that. Fat Boy, I don't know what you were saying. Yes, sir, too, but yes, sir. I'm sure it was the touchdown. Patrick Whitaker, thanks for joining us, man. Haven't seen your name before. Smash that like button. Tell us who your favorite team is. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the channel. Make sure you subscribe. Jody, here's that money. Here it comes. Here it comes. Slowly and surely we'll get there. Wishy-washy, man. For somebody that's wishy-washy, you put it all on Cincinnati. Fat Boy, Robinson, TD, and Jags, first 5. What do you mean, first 5? I have 1,200 Jags first money line Cincinnati. Okay, Chris. Okay, you're hedging your bet. I see what you're doing. As Jacksonville is getting ready to kick it off here to Cincinnati. They're up 7-0 with about a minute plus left in the first quarter. We will see. Man, wouldn't an onside kick be ballsy right now? Would not an onside kick be ballsy? Oh my God, I kind of want them to try it. And no, they're going to kick it through the end zone. And it's going to be first and 10 from the 25. Odds things, I hope Bengals win for now. All right. I said yesterday I got a feeling the Jags have probably got some stuff figured out. Taking the points would be good. Then I went against my gut, gave up 7.5. Coach Tim, always trust your gut, man. Always trust your gut. People too much in sports betting look at public betting. These guys on YouTube that pick every single game. Have you seen some of these guys? They're picking every single game. I mean, they're not. So anyways, 1st and 10 from the 25 here. Bengals under center Burrow, and he is going to hand it off to Mixon. It looks like now they want to start getting the running game going, and he goes for about 2 yards. C8 Henderson for Dan Arnold. Yeah, you're right. I do remember that. I saw that midweek. Yeah. Got the ball at the 5. Yep. Wouldn't brag. Chris is saying y'all are sure giddy. Wouldn't brag too much just yet. Jax did the same thing last week for Arizona. I know they did. That's why I'm saying that 3.5 are for sure a little juicy. Pardon the pun. Joe Burrow, shotgun formation. 2 trips to his right, 1 to his left. He looks to his left, and it's batted in the air. Oh, and nearly picked off. And then Joe Burrow thought he recovered his own fumble. But wow, Jacksonville's defense came out playing well so far. Bend, not break, right? Bend, not break. The Colts would have Wishy-washy says the Colts would have onside kicked that. The Colts would have onside. All right, man. The Colts would have we'll give it to you. You're a big Colts fan, man. We love when we're a huge Browns fan. Wait till our Sunday when we play the Vikings. It's going to be an epic game, epic live stream. Looking forward to that. Make sure you guys join us out for that. Burrow, 3rd and 8 here. Back to throw. He scrambles, and he's going to have to pass it, and not even close. Almost picked off again, although it would have probably been incomplete. So the Bengals are going to have to punt. They wasted 1 minute on that drive, and they're going to have to punt to Jacksonville to essentially end out the first quarter here. Bengals not looking good. Bengals are not looking good. Burrow's 6 of 7 for 74 yards. He is. And you know what, Al? For your passing yards, this is playing out exactly how you want it to be. Because, I mean, if Jacksonville scores again and it becomes 10-14, Burrow's going to throw for like 350 in this game. 100%. Yeah, Trey, man, we're hurt too, man. Had him over 35 yards. I know. Like, if anybody, we're not listening to the game because we have it on mute, but guys, what happened to Shark? Are you guys getting updates on the coverage here? Like, what's going on? Let me know about what happened to Shark. If I suspected an onside, it's a pretty good chance the Bengals did too. What are you talking about? They don't know what they're doing. Wishy-washy, man. Our primetime games have been better. We're about 500 on our NFL betting this year. We had a very good Sunday, actually. But in our primetime games on our free picks, we're like 5-1. Our free picks have been good. A little nervous here about this over 46. We need 39 points in 3 quarters. I mean, that's only like 12 points, 13 points a quarter. We'll have to see. It's going to be close. It's going to be close till it's not close at all. But so 1st and 10 here, Jacksonville from their own 27 with 29 seconds left. Lawerence back to pass, and that's going to be a 8-yard gain from number 11, which is Marvin Jones Jr. getting into the role here. And Marvin Jones is probably going to pick up that extra passing receptions now that Shark is out of the game. Bungles bungling. Probably the best chat message so far tonight, Chris. The Bungles bungling. As a Browns fan, love it. Hurricanes just scored 9-7. Shark hurt ankle. Might be broken. Wow, really? Wow, Al. First off, Al, thank you for the update on Shark. I did not see that when I looked at the replay. I did not see that at all. That's kind of crazy. Because wasn't he we're at commercial now, guys, by the way, end of the first quarter here. But wasn't he at the bottom of a pile or something? Did somebody just fall on him? Is that kind of what happened? I didn't see too much on that play. Wishy-washy Mondays have been fantastic for us too. Fantastic for us. Shark, yes. I don't know what happened to that guy. I don't know what happened. So, end of the first quarter, Jacksonville up 7-0, surprising a lot of people. Chat's been pretty heavy on Cincinnati betting, but it's been heavy on Cincinnati passing and receiving. And if you're a bettor, you gotta like the fact that they're losing because you figure Burrow's gonna throw a little more here and probably get those prop bets rolling. So, guys, thank you, end of the first quarter, for joining. If you're new to our channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you smash that like button. Go check us out, grandstandbettors.com. Become part of our family. Join in on the fun each and every week. But first quarter, kind of crazy here. We've seen crazier. I think it was Chris who made that good point. You know, they got out 7-0 on Arizona last week, and then, I mean, that game just ended the way it did, so. In fact, weren't they leading at halftime? I think they might have been leading at halftime after that run back. So, can Urban Meyer and his team sustain 4 quarters? I don't know. I don't know if it can. So, let's take a look, see at the live betting. Cincinnati on the money line is minus 121 if you take the draw or the three-way line there. That's kind of juicy. Minus 1.5 is minus 123. The total now is at 42.5. It dipped 4 points. After only a 7-point quarter, it only dipping 4 points doesn't give me too much concern. Both these teams have moved the ball. They just haven't executed. And I mean, that can change in a heartbeat. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Jacksonville's team total over 20.5. I think that's a good bet. I think 3 touchdowns for Jacksonville is a good bet here. Let's see how it plays out. It's 2nd and 3. Start of the second quarter on the 34-yard line. Lawerence did an option read. He should have held onto the ball. He probably would have still been running, but unfortunately, it's going to be 3rd. And Urban Meyer bending over. Right? Is Urban Meyer, guys, not the best coach to watch body language? I mean, this guy doesn't show but all of his emotions on the sideline. And that play, when he just put his head between his legs, is exactly how everybody who is a fan of Jacksonville was exactly thinking. So, 3rd and 2 here. Lawerence, shotgun formation, trips to his right. He's got one to his left. Robinson standing next to him in shotgun. And Lawerence back to throw on 3rd and short. Across the middle, it was tipped, and it's going to be 4th down. Cincinnati's going to get the ball back real quick here to start the second quarter. I don't know. Whose play calls that? Whose play call on 3rd and 2 was it to put Lawerence in shotgun? Like, Robinson's been running over since. I know he just didn't get yardage on one play, but I mean, he's been running over the Cincinnati defense. Oh! And that's going to be maybe a penalty on Cincinnati to keep this Jacksonville drive going. It looked like encroachment. We'll have to see what it was. Oh, man, that is a huge mistake if you're a Bengals fan. A huge mistake. No. Wow, they call it false start. Ooh, man, I think that's bullshit. Like, I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay. Hold on a second. I don't know. Whatever. They're gonna be punting anyways. We'll get to your comment in a second, Al. I like that. As Jacksonville, a fair catch with like 30 yards of room from, who was that? 20, was that 25? Was that Evans? Who was that? What an awful fair catch. As we go to commercials, 7-0, 14-10 left here in the second quarter. Al, Bengals will never be successful with Brown. You know what? The Bengals seem like the Cleveland Browns of today. And I don't know what the Bengals can do to become better. I thought they have a good quarterback. They have good wide receivers. I think their coaching's a little bit of a problem. I think they have problems on special teams a little bit. And I just don't think they know how to put everything together. Don't know. Chody, someone score. I know. Someone needs to score. It's just the beginning, though. It's just the beginning of the second quarter. Lots of time left. Guys, thanks for joining us again. We're at commercial break. Thursday Night Football. Week 4 is starting. So excited to be here with you. If you guys are just joining in, if you're watching us and the telecast, appreciate you joining. Make sure you smash that like button for us. Please go ahead and smash that like button. Keep us going here on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to our channel or become part of our family at grandstandbettors.com, go ahead and do so. We're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to do play-by-play, look at the live betting. Speaking of live betting, Bengals minus 161. So the difference between the Bengals right now and the Jacksonville Jags when you have the ball is about 40 points on the line. That's what they're saying. When the Bengals have the ball at this score, they're minus 161. When they don't have the ball, it's like minus 120, something around there. Over-unders still at 42.5. Nothing dropped there just because they stalled there. You can get actually under 42.5. It's a little juice too, so the value is actually still over 42.5. I do like Jacksonville 19.5. I like the over there, and I don't know if I can bet that. Guys in the chat, let me know. I'm scared to bet the over on the Jacksonville team, but I think 19.5, man, that's 2 touchdowns. That's 2 touchdowns or a touchdown and 2 field goals. I feel like the way they've been moving the ball, we can do that. I'm going to do it. We'll do 1 unit. I'm going to do it. We'll do 1 unit on Jacksonville over 19.5. I'm going to take it. I just think the way they've been moving the ball, the way they look on offense so far, looks okay. I think they can do it. So that's locked in. Live bet there. Jacksonville over 19.5 for the game. We'll take that. Cincinnati on the 27 here, and they are going to go up top, and that is a first down and more, just almost to about the 50-yard line. Boyd with the reception there. Nice pass from Burrow. So on the 49-yard line, I believe. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. Looking to make some noise here. Tie this game up. Bad drafting. Worry about fantasy positions. If the Browns didn't sign one of the smartest GMs, Barry, they'd still be in the... Yeah, I agree with you, Al. I agree. Barry was the biggest pickup we've had in 40 years. Burrow, back to throw, and he's going to get sacked. You know what? I'm surprised it took a quarter. I'm surprised it took a quarter for the Cincinnati Bengals to give up a sack, but they ended up giving up a sack, finally. So that, unfortunately, is going to probably stall this drive a little bit. It's 2nd down, and it looks like it's going to be 16 at least. 16 at least. Mike would take that. Jacksonville can't play 2 halves. Bengals D looks sus. Do it, Juice. So, 2nd and 16, just as we suspected. But Burrow, 7 of 10, 95 yards so far here in the first half. He is going to hand it. What the heck? Well, Mixon got out of it, and he's going to get a yard. But what kind of play call is that? Why is Cincinnati on 2nd and 16 doing draw plays? It's the second one of the first half that they've done. Just an absolute, what are you doing? I mean, I understand. Maybe you're trying to catch them off guard, but you got a better chance of doing a draw play on 3rd down and getting 16 yards than you do on 2nd. I don't understand that. Just don't understand that. Now, empty set formation with 4 wideouts, 2 to his left, 2 to his right for Burrow. And now they're just dropping back to the secondary for Jacksonville. Burrow looks to pass, throws it deep, and that's going to be almost intercepted. They're going to call that incomplete. He was looking for Boyd there, and now Cincinnati's going to have to punt. And Cincinnati's offense and offensive play calling has me a little concerned. Just a little bit concerned. It doesn't look like they know what they want to do against this Jaguars defense. Guys, what do you think? I mean, these are some questionable calls on some of these downs. Earl Sports Bets, what's up, man? Bagel's going to do anything tonight against Jacksonville? We'll see. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it this far, Earl. Does not look like it this far. So we'll have to wait it out and see like everybody else. But so far, not playing out well. And that's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. So Jacksonville's going to start on their own 20-yard line with just under 12 minutes left here in the second quarter. Burrow not playing well. Chase was a great pick, not a need. Penny Sewell will be Pro Bowl tackle for years. Yeah, so I am surprised that they picked Jamar Chase because with their offensive weapons, and I know Higgins is out tonight, but Higgins and Boyd and I can't remember. Did they get Chase before Ross left? I can't remember that. But if they still had Ross, Higgins, and Boyd, why would you go get Chase? I understand it's a great pick, but I think that's a good point. It was not a need. It was not a need at all, Al. And we'll just never know, what the thinking is inside those, war rooms, as they call it. But, hey, Belichick has said for years he goes out and he gets the best player available when it's his turn. And that's worked out pretty well for him. So I don't know if you can hate against that thinking too much. So let's look at the live betting real quick. Bengals minus 135 on the three-way line. If you want to take them without the three-way line, Bengals are still 163. Very juiced tonight. Still thinking that the Jacksonville Jaguars are not going to win this game. You can get the Bengals now, though, minus 2.5 at 133. They just locked the lines, though, so there must be some big money coming in. Jamar, man, I know the score 7-0. Do you know the score 7-0? I know it's 7-0. Jacksonville's looked good. Jacksonville's looked pretty decent so far. Much better than a lot of people gave them credit for. They let Ross go, but there were plenty of wide receivers. Yeah, okay, so they had already let Ross go. Gotcha. I actually was a big fan of Ross. I watched him a lot in Washington. I believe he played with Washington with the Huskies, right? And he actually impressed me quite a bit. I liked him. Speaking of the Huskies, man, they're having a bad year, losing to Montana, and then Michigan in the Big House. So yeah, it's been kind of an interesting year for them. But here we go. 1st and 10, 7-0 Jags. 11:55 left in the second quarter, and the Jags are going to have it on their own 20. We'll see what the Jags can do here. They've actually looked pretty good. They've looked much better than Cincinnati's offense. Lawerence in shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff, roll to the right, but end up throwing it across his body for a first down. And that one did go to Arnold for about 13, 14 yards. So, yeah, Arnold with a nice catch there. I believe that's his second of the game. Shark got hurt, I believe, on the second play of the game. The second play. Or the third. Right around there. It was close. So, right around there. Not great. Arnold, 2 catches, 29 yards, 1st and 10. Jacksonville's been moving the chains. I believe that's their 7th first down. They hand it off to Robinson, and Robinson goes for about 3 yards. Robinson has had either really good runs or not so great runs. He's been averaging on his bad runs about 1.5 to 2.8 yards. On his good runs, though, he's been averaging about a first down. So just kind of hit or miss with Robinson in that O-line right now. Al thinks there's a turnover coming. He thinks the turnover is coming. Is it going to be a fumble or an interception? I'm guessing your thought is interception with Lawerence at the helm. 2nd and 8, though, from the 35 at Jacksonville. 10:41 left in the second. And Lawerence back to throw. Nope, he's going to hand it off to Robinson. And there is a decent run there by Robinson. It's going to be 3rd and short here from the 40-yard line. 3rd and short from the 40. I'm so butthurt about that. Trey, man, I know. But as a sports bettor, we're going to give you a pep talk here. You got to get over it. You got to get over it. It happens, man. It happens. We have to tell our Grandstand Bettors family that we lost a bet because Shark broke his ankle on the second play of the game, basically. It sucks, but you got to get over it. You got to get over it. So smash that like button, guys, if you just are going to get over your bad losses and move on to the future. That's our mantra. Don't worry about the past. Let's move on to the future, and let's win that money. We went to commercial break. It is 3rd and short here. Let's take a look at some live betting. God, this game is not on the board at all. I swear, Vegas has no idea what they're doing. Absolutely no idea what they're doing or what is going to happen. They don't have a plan for this. Halftime, Virginia, Miami Hurricanes 16-7. Virginia leads that. The line, I believe, was Miami 3.5. For some reason, you could get that as early as like 30 minutes before the game, even with them playing a third-string quarterback. So that was kind of interesting. Jamar says Robinson with the touchdown. Jamar, do you have him on your fantasy team? I feel like you probably do. Trey, it's okay, man. You can be salty for a little bit. We'll be salty with you, man. Inside, we're salty as hell about that. But it doesn't make for good YouTube. So you be salty. How about, Trey, you be salty for the both of us? How about that? I don't think they can. I don't think Vegas right now knows what they're doing with this game at all. I don't think they expected Cincinnati to be this bad or for Jacksonville to move the ball this easily. And that's what they're doing. But we'll see. Double check. So now it's back up. Now the Bengals, the over-under's really dropped. The under's going to hit in this game for sure. It's going to be under 46. It's down to 38 right now. So that's going to, and it's juiced that way too. So for sure it's going to be under 46. That free pick's not going to hit. We'll drop to 5-2 on the prime time. Maybe crazy things happen. We did take the live bet Jacksonville over 19.5. I think Jacksonville's got some value there. I think they've looked good, much better than Cincinnati. It's 3-2 here. This is kind of a big play in this game, in my opinion. I know we're early on here, but Jacksonville getting a first down, maybe moving it into Cincinnati territory here with about just 10 minutes left in the second quarter. You score here, you go up 2 scores. You start putting some doubt into the minds of Cincinnati. Trevor Lawerence is shotgun, and he is going to do an option read and run for the first down. And man, he slid like a little wuss. He could have easily got another probably 5. Maybe he could have broke a tackle and gone for more than that. But I get the slide. Nobody has to yell at me about that. I get the slide. 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for Jacksonville. Lawerence in shotgun formation, back to throw. A little out pattern, and that's going to be about a first down for Jones Jr. Just about, maybe second in inches. They might give him the first. But now Jacksonville is in Cincinnati territory, and they are on almost the 45-yard line there. So Jacksonville playing very well in the first half of this game. 11 first downs to 4. And the time of possession is only about 3 minutes more. So Jacksonville's been having a good first half. Lawerence managing the offense. He's under center right now. Robinson's in the backfield. Looks like it might be a run play as the tight end's in motion to set up a block. They do go to Robinson, and Robinson has got a hole, and Robinson is down to the 25-yard line. Jamar just called it. Robinson maybe with a touchdown, and man, they have been finding holes against this Cincinnati defensive line, and it's a nice pull there by 76, and what a great run by Robinson. So Jacksonville, 1st and 10 from it looks like about the 25-yard line, and yes, about the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. 102 rushing yards to 6 for Jacksonville thus far in the game. And we're 1 quarter and 7 minutes in the game. Trevor Lawerence is now shotgun, and he is going to hand it off again, and that's going to be to, I believe, Carlos Hyde. Nope, sorry. That was Agumbale. I probably didn't say that right. Agumbale. But they hand it off to Agumbale as he is in the backfield now. He's coming out, and I think Robinson's probably coming on. Robinson needed a little bit of breather there. Trey, thanks, man. You'll be more than enough salty. Appreciate it. Thanks for always having our back. Lawerence under center here. 2nd down. Robinson in the backfield. Ooh, they audible into the shotgun. And now Robinson motions out as a wide receiver. Now an empty set for Lawerence. So here's a throw. Lawerence back to throw, looks to his right across the center, and that is to 84, and that is Mahans, the tight end, I believe, or Manhurts. I guess that's how you say it, Manhurts, tight end. Almost a first down, 3rd and 2. They're trying to go quick here, I believe. Manhurts is trying to figure out if he's staying on or off, and they might have done a little Rudy thing like stay in. But Trevor Lawerence playing well. First half, 7:12 left here, 3rd and 2. We'll see if they can't get a first down. And they're going to put Chenault in motion. So now 2 wideouts to the right. Robinson to his left in shotgun. He's going to take the snap, and he's going to do an option read again. And Lawerence gets that first down, this time head first. And if that's what you need to do in the NFL to get a first down, that's what you need to do. Trevor Lawerence there, what a great decision. So 1st and 10 inside the red zone now for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And what a good cut move by Lawerence there. He held the defensive lineman 91 and got that first down. So from the 14, Lawerence here looking to put some more points on the board for Jacksonville. Shotgun formation. Back to throw, looks right, looks center, looks back to his right. Oh, a catch! Wow, one-handed almost, and then corrals it. That was number 89, Farrell, another tight end. They have a ton of tight ends on this team. Farrell, Hollister, Arnold, Manhurts, just so many tight ends. Jamar is that 5,000 or 500 pounds? Robinson for a touchdown for 5K. I definitely need a Jaguar touchdown. Yeah, Jody, let's get that Jaguar touchdown. Let's go. 2nd and 3 from the 8-yard line. Jacksonville Jaguars trying to shock the Thursday night football crowd here. Lawerence is going to hand it off, and that's going to be stopped. Not a fan of that play call. I'm not a fan of the play call on 2nd and 3. I don't like that play call. I would have liked maybe a bootleg, like a screen pass there. But Robinson stuffed. It's going to be 3rd and 2. I guess they gave him 1 yard. Trey just put money line on the Jags. Trey, no offense, man, but we should all probably then just say the Bengals. No, I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing with you. Love you, Trey. Good guy. Friend of the channel. Jaguars now, time of possession, just destroying. They're taking their time. Really moving the football well. This sets up for Allen, his over for Burrow's passing game. 3rd and 2, and here is an option read, and they still can't remember it. And there's Lawerence with a touchdown. There is Lawerence with a touchdown, and it is 13-0. Jacksonville Jaguars. If you're a Bengals fan, you are absolutely livid. That's the 3rd time on 3rd and short this drive that Lawerence called his own number and got the first down, and this time it resulted in a touchdown. Now, I don't understand if you're a Bengals fan what your defense is doing, but that's the 3rd straight time. You could see it was coming. In fact, when he faked the option read and started running, I'm like, that's one too many times. It's one too many times, but it was not. 13-0, 4:45 left here in the second quarter. The extra point is up and good. Let's make that 14-0 with 4:45. This is good news, actually, for the over if you took the over, because the Bengals have to throw the ball. The Bengals have to throw the ball, right? Risky Trey. Jody says risky Trey. So it's kind of crazy. It's absolutely kind of crazy, the score right now. Everybody was on the Bengals first half. Absolutely everybody. Everybody I've heard is on the Bengals in the whole game. Guys, smash that like button if you're just joining our channel. Please stay on. Watch some play-by-play. Get some live betting in. Enjoy some just Thursday night football. And smash that like button if you are happy that football's on and we do not have to watch any September baseball tonight. Because as much as there's some good matchups in September baseball, most of them are pretty awful to watch in the last week. So smash that like button for NFL. We are going to do some MLB betting coming up starting Monday if there's not a 4-way tie in the AL. But let's take a look. Speaking of betting, looking at that live betting, and the Bengals now plus, oh my God. The Bengals are plus 4.5. Bengals are plus 4.5 at minus 123 now. I just don't think Vegas knows what to do with them. They're plus 7.5 for pretty high juice. So yeah, there's the over/under did get bumped up. It's bumped up to 44.5, and the under is really it's 2-1, but 44.5, maybe some 43s there too. The Jags team total. Remember, we took that live. We took that live at over 19.5. We're a touchdown away from cashing that out. That looks good. Trey might be Trey. You know what? This is why Trey's a good guy. And this is what our channel tries to tell sports bettors. And Trey's living the dream right now. Some days you have bad bets. Some days you have good bets. To be honest, we started with a minus 2 unit bet because DJ Shark got injured on the second play of the game. It happens. So it's gonna happen. You're gonna win bets. You're gonna lose bets. But it's how you respond to your losses and your wins what makes you a good bettor. Chris McCann, if Bengals don't score at least a field goal before half, they're gonna lose outright. Okay. All right, Chris. Well, hey, Chris. Question. I think there's value on a halftime bet of the Bengals, depending on the score. Do you think there's value? Because right now, if you get them, you can. They took it off the board. I believe it was plus money on the three-way line, plus 145. As they do kick off, and okay, they're going to try to make something happen. They're taking it from 6 yards into the end zone, and it's not going to go anywhere. They should have let that go. They're on the 14-yard line. So, not a great run back situation. I think that was 84 Wilcox, maybe. No, sorry, 23. So, 23. I don't have him on my big board. So, yeah, what a play by Lawerence. Oh, broke his ankles, 94. Just watching the replay there. Jody, scared money don't make no money. That's correct. Scared money don't make no money. But let's be fair. You don't have to always throw money just because something's on. So Burrow is going to hand it off to, I believe that's Mixon, and they're going to still try to run here. And he gets about 6 yards. So a good run by Mixon. And we'll see if that doesn't propel them into maybe some play action fake here. $1,200 hedge on Jacksonville first half saved my butt. Chris, that's sometimes why you have to hedge. Much better read on Cincy after this, though. Yeah, as a Browns fan, haven't been impressed by Cincinnati. I know they beat the Steelers, but maybe that just tells us how bad the Steelers are, guys. 2nd and 3, Burrow under center, and that is Thomas in motion. And they are going to, looks like, hand it off again. Mixon gets the ball and goes for nothing. So, guys, we're third down here. We're third down for the Cincinnati Bengals. No points on the board. Getting shut out by Jacksonville 14-0. And their play call, again on second down, is to run the ball. And I know Mixon just got 6, but let's be honest. They haven't been running the ball well. And you're losing time every time you run it. If they get stopped here and have to punt away, this might be the worst half of football I think I've seen this year. By one team. So it's 3rd and 3, or a long 2, really. Empty formation, trips, 3 to his left, 2 to his right. Burrow back to throw, and it's, what are you doing? I'm not even betting for Cincinnati. But what are you doing? I don't even care about Cincinnati. But what, again, are you doing? It's 4th and 2, and you're throwing the ball under the line of scrimmage on a covered receiver. That was absolutely awful. Guys, smash that like button if you think that was awful. That was so bad of a play. That was like Cleveland Browns 2003. So Huber is back to punt here for the Cincinnati Bengals, and Jacksonville's going to have time to go score again, and that is not a great punt. So Jacksonville's going to have good field position at the 38-yard line. They could be up 17-0 before half. They could be up 17-0. We'll have to see. Let's get to some comments. Should have drafted. I don't know why they didn't unleash Burrow. They did on the first drive and abandoned it. I know, Chris. I don't know why either. Why are they getting away from Burrow? Can we talk about Burrow's stats the last couple of weeks? I know his yardage hasn't been like huge, but I mean, come on. He knows how to win games. So it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Lawerence under center. You got to think they're going to run here with Robinson. They don't. They're looking for more points. And Lawerence back to throw. He airs it out. And it's caught. It's caught on the 10-yard line by Shenault. And ladies and gentlemen, time out. I'm not saying it was a push-off, and I'm glad they didn't call that a push-off because we got that live bet over 19.5 for Jacksonville. But didn't it look like a push-off a little bit? Just not as obvious as Jamar Chase in the first quarter, but it looked like a little bit of a push-off. And it's fine because it's 1st and I believe in 10 on the 11 or 1st and goal from the 10. Guys, it's the 2-minute warning. Jacksonville's running all over the Bengals. I mean, this is just crazy. Just crazy. Abraham Muscleman, thanks for joining us, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Smash that like button if you're enjoying your Thursday night. We hope you're having a good night. Jacksonville 27-17. That's not far-fetched. I think that's a good scoreline. Jody Schwisher, man, on fire with some Jacksonville there. LSU Clemson again. Abraham, man, that's right. That's right. It's been a very good Clemson LSU round 2 here. Wishy-washy goes, wow with the catch. Yeah, wow with the catch. Trev Lawerence, yeah, he looked good. Nobody believed me Monday night when I said this Jacksonville team could be better than they are. Chris is going to go run through a lava field. Chris, to be fair, give us some props, man, because I don't want to call anybody out. But you did give us a hard time about Jacksonville this Thursday night on Monday. I do want to say I'm not saying the second half. Not saying the second half is going to go the same way. But Trevor Lawerence is not bad. This offense is not bad. James Robinson last year was very good. They have Marvin Jones, who's been a good, very good, what would you call it? Like, consistent receiver in his time at Detroit. Shenault was good last year. You have DJ Shark. I know he's out of the game, but I'm just saying they have pieces around to actually be good. Jody's got way too much on the Jag spread, but did you get him at 7.5, Jody? Did you get him at 7.5? Let me know what you got him at. Second half may be worse. Could be. We'll have to see. You know what? Guys, you guys all need to root this is playing out just for Al. Al has the over passing yards for Burrow. And are you telling me that Burrow doesn't come out slinging in the second half? Also, though, are you telling me that if Jacksonville doesn't score, Burrow's not going to come out and at least get probably 40 yards passing by the end of the half? I guarantee you he slings for 40 yards by the end of the half if they get the ball back. Abraham, not ready for Sunday. Panthers for Dallas, 2 teams. You go for both of those teams, Abraham. Okay. Good teams so far this year. We have Dallas winning that division in the NFC East. We did a future on that. I mean, the first week they played Tampa, they lost. We weren't nervous because, it's Tampa. But they almost won that game. They could be 3-0 if it wasn't for Tom Brady. Some quarterback that actually is pretty decent. So it's 1st and goal on the 10. Lawerence here under center, and he's going to hand it off, and that is going to be, I believe, Ogunbowale, and he goes for about 2.5 yards. Yes, that was Ogunbowale. So 2nd and goal. I don't want to see them get conservative here and run the time down. Did Cincinnati take a timeout there? Yeah, Cincinnati. Cincinnati is fretting. Man, because they are worried they're not going to get that ball back and they're just going to run the time down. So now if you're the Bengals, you got to go aggressive. Go for that touchdown. Absolutely go for that touchdown. Jody, 7.5. That's a great number there. You're up by 4 scores right now. Or 3 scores and a couple 2-pointers. But 2nd and goal from what looks to be about the 7.5, 8-yard line. Guys, remember at halftime, we will take a little bit of a break to fill up our Yahtzee shaker and we'll be back for the second half. So make sure you do the same. Tip your bartenders, your waitresses. Lawerence back to throw, and he looks end zone, can't figure out where to throw it, runs 10 yards back, and is going to throw it out of the back of the end zone. Listen, in all honesty, it's a veteran play. It's a veteran play. I wish he would have ran left. I think he had a little more room to do something if he went left, but it looked like a lot of his receivers were going to the right side. So, yeah, should be an interesting third down call here. Lawerence trying to hear. Must be loud in Cincinnati. Al says Dallas should be 3-0 if they call offensive pass interference. Yes, I forgot about that, Al. 100%. 100% should be 3-0. Third and goal here from the Jacksonville 8-yard line. Lawerence is going to take... Oh, my God. Urban Meyer is going to take a timeout. He wants to talk this over. So, Urban Meyer takes a timeout. Regardless, they're going to pass here. If they don't get it, probably a field goal attempt. And the Bengals will probably have about a minute and a half left to do something. And you got to think anything would be better than what they've done in the first half. Jody, we bet baseball with our family with our Grandstand Bettors family. Not much though. We did an over today, which I haven't even checked on. We had Rays Astros over 8 or something like that. There's 5 runs in the 7th. Doesn't look good. We really keep it low key in September. We're not big baseball bettors in September. Don't like it. There's too many new faces that we haven't really studied all year, and then when football starts, you just spend so much time on NFL, college football, researching, the hundreds of teams in college football and stuff. So I do miss it, but NHL's coming up, and that's our bread and butter. So third and goal here from the 8, Jacksonville, Lawerence under or in shotgun, and he's gonna go. Oh my gosh! Oh no! That's ground. That's a ground-causing fumble. That's a ground-causing fumble, and it's going to be 4th and 1. And that was the worst thing that could happen, because now you got to figure, are they going to go for it? Are they going to go for it? Chenault got the catch at the 3, and he's going to be down at the 1. He's going to be down at the 1. Mike, I would agree with that. We've been looking at that line all week. I don't know, though. Teddy Bridgewater and Lamar Jackson, it's going to be a lot of running in that game. They are going to go for it. This is kind of huge, guys, for multiple reasons. And Urban calls another timeout with 59 seconds left. So, 59 seconds left. It doesn't look like Cincinnati's going to have much time to do anything here. Probably not going to have any time to do anything. Man, Lawerence has been playing so well today. It's been playing so well. Cam Newton's favorite quarterback is your favorite. Sad nobody wants him. Abraham, I feel sad for Cam too, man. I feel sad for Cam. Cam Newton. At least he's not calling Kaepernick. At least he's not calling Kaepernick. But yeah, nobody wants Cam Newton either. Hey, I would have taken him in the offseason on the Browns as a backup. But I don't think he wants to be a backup in the league. 4th and goal. Wow. Shotgun formation here. And we're going to see what happens. Are they going to hike it? They are going to hike it. Oh, my God. And Lawerence is not going to get it. Lawerence isn't going to get it. And that was the worst thing you could do as the Jags. Kick the field goal. You're up 14 points. Why are you not making it a 3-score game? I'm not even on Jacksonville either. I'm not even on Jacksonville. And also, it's the 4th time you did that play. There's no reason you should do it again. That was so bad. Urban Meyer should be fired on the spot. Absolutely fired on the spot. So bad of a call. Guys, what do you think about that call? Am I wrong? I just think, it's been so bad. Oh, my God. He gets stopped at the 1. He wasn't even close. They had 1 yard to go, and Urban Meyer again with his head through his legs. Yeah, that was your call, buddy. That was your call. And now the Bengals aren't going to have any time to do anything. They're not going to go 99 yards in 44 seconds. So, Such a bad call. They get the ball in the second half anyway, so they'll probably do a QB sneak. We'll probably go to halftime. Remember, guys, we're going to take a break at halftime. We'll be back in the second half, maybe a couple minutes beforehand. We got a little bit of injury here, 53 seconds. We'll stick around until halftime, see how this plays out, see if the Bengals maybe try to take one pass down the field. I don't know. Maybe you could get, as we go to commercial break here with the injury. I don't know, guys. If you're a Bengals fan, or let's not even put the Bengals. If you're a fan and your team with 1 minute left on the 1 yard line and you get the ball in the second half, are you just trying to push forward, get to halftime, and get the ball? Or do you like maybe taking a couple shots, maybe a wheel route? See if you can't get up to the 30. I mean, you got 2 timeouts left. What do you guys like to do in that situation? Personally, I'd like to take a couple passes. Take a couple passes. They don't have any timeouts left. And then on the third play, you can just run it and punt it out of bounds, and that's the end of the clock, on the end of the half. Yeah, Bella Dots. Thank you, first off, for joining us. It's going to come back to haunt them later for sure. It's going to haunt them for sure. Bella, thanks for joining us. Make sure you hit that like button. Appreciate you coming on board. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to our channel too. Appreciate it. Al, gotta run on the first play for sure. Like, I'm thinking QB sneak push. You got to go QB sneak push, get off that line. You could call a timeout there, I guess, and then maybe throw. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Burrow's under center. It looks like it's going to be the QB. I mean, you can't give up a safety. Jacksonville needs to get up on the line. Like, blitz these guys. Go after the safety. I think it's going to be a QB sneak. He's trying to take him off sides. And did they take a timeout? Or a delay a game? They took a delay a game. Oh my God. That's so weird. Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals game plan was to try and get those guys to jump off sides to give them room? How stupid is that? Now they're on the 1 inch yard line, and Jacksonville's got to bring those guys. It's just so stupid. Some of these play calls in the first half of this game, guys, is pretty suspect in my opinion. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are, but I'm just not a fan of any of these play calls. I'm starting to think maybe these aren't bad teams; these are bad coaches. And Cincinnati's not bad. I'm just saying they could probably be better with a better coach. Now they're going to run it. It's going to be the end of half. Trying to find how many turnovers Darnold had. So, 2nd and 10 here. They're going to snap it with about 10 seconds left. They just tried to get him to jump off sides again. This is so asinine. It's just so hard to watch. It's so hard to watch right now, these two teams. Cincinnati Jungle Game threaded. They're saying fire the coach too. That's hilarious, Chris. That's hilarious. They need to. I mean, it's these calls. If you know what, when you go in the locker room and the coach like gives you a pep talk at halftime, like get your shit together. You know what's funnier? They should have the GM come down, pull the coach aside, and start yelling at him. Like, I think that would be worth some halftime live look-ins, because that's what needs to happen. So, 2nd and 10 from the 1, and they're going to push forward, and that's going to be halftime, guys. That is going to be halftime. So, we're going to take a break. We'll be back here in the second half. We look forward to all of you guys joining back in the second half. So, fill up your Yahtzee shakers. Go get some food, because you know what? I have a feeling this second half is going to be unbelievable to watch. Think there's going to be points, maybe a last-second touchdown. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back. As always, sit back, relax, enjoy your halftime, and we'll see you in a little bit. All right, we are back for the second half. Thursday Night Football. Jacksonville Jaguars surprisingly up on the Cincinnati Bengals 14-0. Guys, before we get into the second half, I just want to go through some of these stats. Trevor Lawerence, 9-13, 127, and he did have a rushing touchdown on 3rd and 2, I believe, from the 3 or 4 yard line there. Their rushing game, they've had 21 carries, 115 yards. Robinson, 12 for 64, 2 total rushing TDs, including that Trevor Lawerence rush. Receiving-wise, not much going on other than Shenault, 2 for 59. Arnold's had 2 for 29, and Marvin Jones 2 for 17. But they've really been running over that defensive line of the Bengals, and you would think that they're going to continue that here in the second half. Burrow, he hasn't looked bad. He's 8 of 12 for 95 yards. And they've only run the ball 7 times for 18 yards. So where's the disconnect? It's 100% on the play call. You know, they're not running the ball when they need to be running the ball. They're not passing the ball when they need to be passing the ball. That's exactly what's happening. So if you're a Bengals fan, hopefully it turns around for you. We had a free pick of the over 46. We're going to need 5 touchdowns in the second half. It's not going to happen. So we're probably going to lose that bet. We did take a live bet here on the over 19.5 team total of the Jags. Had a chance on 4th and 1 to cover that. Just could not. So that was kind of a double buster there. Chris McCann wanted to get back before halftime. I would love, since these first 3 plays of the second half to go, regardless of outcome, Higgins on a slant, Chase on a short post, and Chase fly pattern down the sideline. Chris, I think you need to do that. Chris McCann, hashtag free Joe Burrow. Yes, sir, Chris. Let's free Joe Burrow. I know Al has the over 248.5, 248, something like on the pass yards. I can't do math well in my head. I think he's like 150 away. So that's not that far off. I mean, you got to think that's going to happen here in the second half. Fox Jones, what did I miss? You missed everything. You missed everything that had to do with the Jacksonville Jaguars. If you're a Cincinnati Bengals fan, you didn't miss anything. Those guys haven't done anything in the first half of the game. Troy Aikman, Joe Buck, can't hear them, but they're probably talking bad about Cincinnati and telling them how they need to figure this game out. Second half, kicking off here on Thursday Night Football. Thanks for joining in, guys. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. And Jacksonville is going to kick off. Short kick. Going to be taken at the 7 yard line to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, and basically gets upended there at the 30 yard line. For a moment, you thought they might be able to break out into maybe what was going to be a long return there. So, first down for Joe Burrow at the 30 yard line. Does anybody think they're going to rush on the first play? Does anybody think it's going to be a run? I mean, like, did they come into this game and say, we're just not getting away from the run? It hasn't worked, Cincinnati. It hasn't worked. Get away from the effing run. 1st and 10. Bengals from the 31 yard line. Burrow back to throw and incomplete. Well, they might have well run it because his throw to Jamar Chase was absolutely awful. That's your first pass when you come out of halftime. You got to be better than that, Joe Burrow. You got to be better than that. Bengals' first drive was awesome. Stalled red zone, missed field goal. Since then, it's been all Jags. Yeah, that's true, Chris. I was given the Cliff Notes. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Burrow back to throw again. Looks left, throws a wheel route. He's got Chase, and Chase is down the sideline, and that is a first down. And there we go. There we go. Cincinnati looking good. Al, there's some yardage for you, buddy. There's some yardage. Jamar Chase on a nice little wheel kind of route there. And down to about, I think that's the 35. I think that's right around the 35-yard line, if I'm not mistaken. So the Bengals come out, first 2 pass plays. First one sucks. The 25. I'm sorry. I'm mistaken. So we got good field position for the Bengals. 1st and 10 here on the 25. Now do they go back to the run? Well, he's audibling. Joe Burrow audibles. And they will hand it off to Mixon. And it's just not working, guys. It's just not working. It's just not working. Chris, that is the best play by far they've had all night long. By far they've had all night long. So it's going to be 2nd and 7. I don't know why they continue to think they can run the ball. I mean, they've gone 8 carries for 21 yards. They're averaging 2.6 yards per carry. What are you doing, Bengals? 2nd and 7, Burrow is going to be under center again. God, I hope this isn't a run play. You cannot play for field goals. Come on, guys. Nope. And it's a bootleg, and they throw it out. That's a great pass play to number 87, and that's a touchdown! The Bengals, that is Uzomah. I don't know how you say it. CJ Uzomah? Uzomah? Is that how you say it? But regardless, it's touchdown Bengals. And ladies and gentlemen, there's life. There's life in the Cincinnati Bengals. We're going to look at some live betting right now. This is the first time I can put some points on the board, 6 points up on the board for the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's get excited. Al says got to run now and then. Yeah, I understand that, but you got to get some points, and that's exactly what they did. Very impressive drive. I believe that was 4 or 5 plays, in about a minute and 48 seconds. So that's good stuff. Extra point is up and in, and we have the over. I mean, we're not that far-fetched. We're 28 points away. Well, less than that. But 4 touchdowns would work, so maybe we can get some more touchdowns. We'll see. Guys, fantastic. 14-7. We got ourselves a game. And if you remember, before halftime, I said we were going to come out. This is going to be a good second half, and I expect one here. So, Chris, hold that tiger. Hold that tiger. Yep. Al, 70-yard passing that drive. What I tell you, Al, that set up really well for you here in the second half. In fact, Jacksonville being up in this game almost makes that a guaranteed bet. And I wish I could have taken that live, knowing that they'd be up 14-0 at halftime. They freed Joe Burrow. Not yet, Chris. Well, technically they did. But you know what? I feel like he only got that small piece of meat, and they're still dangling a big piece of meat there for Joe. I think Joe's going to throw for 400 yards this game. It's a hot take right there. Joe Burrow's going to throw for 400 yards this game. I think so. Jody, someone's getting in trouble for not taking that field goal. 100%! 100%! I know the analytics people are always like, it's 4th and 1 from the 1. But at the end of the half, your chances of scoring those 3 points and then the Bengals coming down the field after a kickoff and scoring again are so little that analytically, just take the points and get another 3 points on the board, which is almost guaranteed. I know it's not guaranteed, but almost guaranteed. Viking makes a great point. Bengal defense, not great. Not great, Viking. So we'll see. We'll see how the second half plays out. Al, easy. I assume that's my hot take, 400 yards. And I hope you're right about that. Chris, they need to say once and for all, F the run. And again, if you're just joining us, guys, first, please hit the like button if you could. I just saw Virginia score 25-14 over the Hurricanes. But let me just tell you this. We just talked about the stats of the Cincinnati Bengals. 8 carries, 21 yards, 2.6 average. The longest run the Bengals have had to this point is 7 yards. 7 yards. So, Chris, to your point, F the run. Eddie, are you on the over? Are you on the under? I thought you said the under or the over. I got to be honest. I don't think the over is going to hit in this game. We would love it to. I don't know if you see anything, but it's off the board. So, actually, hold on a second. Maybe it did go back on the board. No, it's off the board. I don't have anything. 14-7, kicking off Cincinnati. 13-12 left here in the third quarter. The 0-3 Jacksonville Jaguars, they're going to try to hang on to this game. It kind of feels that way. They're going to have to hang on. They have not got the ball as the ball goes out of the back of the end zone. They have not got the ball in the second half. And you kind of think to yourself, hey, let's see how Trevor Lawerence answers this. Hopefully the over hits. You know, it went down to 45.5 and then did tick up to 46 again. So some money late came in on the over. So we'll see how Trevor Lawerence responds. You know, this is kind of the making of a great quarterback in the NFL here, and that's basically that's basically having the ability to come back at the start of a new drive after somebody scores. They hand it off to Robinson, up 3. Sorry, I was just trying to get my little logo up there. I couldn't get it. So let's see here. Let's see if that pops back on. There we go. So there we go. Al, or Irish fans, I don't know if you can see my new addition. Look I got my new my golden helmet here. Play like a champion down there. New addition to our live stream, just for a little bit of luck. But 2nd and 7. Trevor Lawerence in shotgun formation, and he's going to hand it off. That's Robinson. Robinson's not going to go for anything, so now it's 3rd down. And look at this Bengals defense coming out fired up in the second half. Look at this Bengals defense coming out fired up in the second half. They are looking like they want to win this game. 3rd and 7 from, I believe that's the 30-yard line or 27, somewhere right around there. Lawerence, 9 of 13, 127. Yeah, right on about the 28-yard line. They're 4 for 7, 3.7 average yards to go. This is well out of the realm that they've had. 3rd and 7 have not looked good from 3rd and long. And Lawerence back to throw, and he throws incomplete to Robinson. And this is the beginning of the end. This is absolutely the beginning of the end for the Cincinnati Bengals. This is absolutely the beginning of the end. I cannot believe what's going to happen here. This is going to be the beginning of the end for the Cincinnati Bengals by far. This is 4th and 7. They're kicking off to the who's that? They're kicking off. Yep, Bengals 15, 20. Nope. All right. So Bengals at the 15-yard line. I don't know why the chat is just going crazy right now. Just absolutely stupid. What is going on with my... I don't know what's going on with the kitty goes meow. Okay. So, obviously, there's a bunch of people in here that don't know what's going on with football. Anyways, it is going to be live betting time. Let's talk about live betting. Cincinnati Bengals plus 124 here. 3-way action. You guys take them? Do you guys take the action? You go plus 123 here? Do you go plus 123? I feel like you have to go plus 123. I feel like you have to go plus 123 here. I feel like this is gonna be awful with all these people. Why do we have so many people in our chat? Who's Tom Grossi? Bengals a cat, kitty goes meow. Okay. Kitty goes meow. That's awesome. All right, guys. Fantastic. Anyways, I hope those of you that are always watching with me are still with me. We are in... I'm going to have to stop looking at the chat because it's going to give me anxiety here. Anyways, so... why you guys got to do that? Come on, look him up. Tom Grossi. Let's look Tom Grossi up. You know what? Let's have some fun and look Tom Grossi up on YouTube. Tom Grossi on YouTube. Let's look him up. Really? This guy with 215? This is fucking hilarious. This guy with 215 subscribers is scared of our channel. This guy with 215 subscribers is scared of our channel. That is fucking hilarious. Why do you come over here? Why do you guys gotta come over here? Fucking hilarious. This is only killing my viewership. We're not not Bengals fans, man. We're not Bengals fans. Oh, okay, you're showing support. Well, then I appreciate it. But I'm not a Bengals fan. I appreciate it. Then if it's all support, it's all support. I appreciate it. But anyways, guys, so it's 1st and 10 on the 16-yard line. Joe Burrow is back to throw. And nope, sorry, he audibles. Audibles in motion in Uzama. And I'm not even saying that correctly, but here we go. Back to throw. There's a handoff. And Mixon! Oh my God! Mixon just almost cleared the fucking linebacker. Mixon goes for 8 yards. What a man! What a fucking play! What a fucking play! Oh, that is fantastic. Well, hey guys, I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Sorry, my mistake. Because it's Thursday Night Football. Appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. But back to the game. We do play-by-play live betting here. 14-7. The Bengals on their own 23-yard line. And Burrow's under center. That is Sample in motion. Sample looking maybe to block for Mixon again. They hand it off to Mixon. Mixon goes corner. First down. And it's the 26-yard line. First down for the Bengals. The Bungles. Bengals. Why you gotta bail out? This is so weird, man. It's the first time. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Why you gotta give dislikes, though? Why you gotta get dislikes? Like, I don't know what you guys are doing. So, like, how am I supposed to know? Like, it just seems like spam to me. I don't know. Maybe next time, instead of saying kitty meow, you guys should say, like, hey, we're here to support your channel. Burrow, back to throw. And back shoulder catch. What a catch. That is that 16? That is Irwin. There's a flag on the play. Yeah, give me a break, man. I don't know what's going on. How do I know what's going on? It's all right. Everybody's leaving, so that's fine. I don't know what's going on. You guys, it looked like spam 100%. So I don't know. All right, anyways, I don't care. Here we go. Fourth. I just want to get back to calling the game, to be honest with you. So 14-7, 1st and 10. I didn't see what the flag is. I need to stop reading the chat. I appreciate all the support, though, guys. If you're giving me support, I appreciate it. I'm sorry I overreacted at first. Newcomer with all that, I don't know. Spam, sorry. I thought it was spam. So Irwin with a nice back shoulder grab. And to be honest, Burrow puts it where the guy has to put it. You have to put it there. You absolutely have to put it there. So 1st and 10. The Bengals are in... I believe, Jacksonville territory, or at least near midfield there. Burrow looking to run a play here. 10 minutes left in the third quarter, just across midfield. Burrow under center. Mixon is going to be deep in the backfield. Absolutely deep in the backfield. He's going to play action. And back to Mixon. Oh, my gosh. What are you doing? Was that Mixon? I don't know. Was that Mixon? I think that could have been... Was that Perrine? Could have been Perrine. You got to catch that ball. Yeah, I mean, guys, I love the support, but you're also down-liking quite a bit here, so... I don't really think this is working out the way you wanted it to. I mean, I don't know why I have 19 dislikes for just doing, yeah. So, anyways, it's 2nd and 10. Burrow's back to throw, and that's a completion. First down, and the Bengals, first down. They got something going here. Tyler Boyd across the 40 there. So, 1st and 10, Bengals. Really looking to put on a show here in the second half. They were down 14-0 early. Did not look good in the first half of this game. 9:26 left. Tick, 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 tick. The clock is definitely not against the Bengals anymore. It was when we started the second half. The Bengals, 5 first downs this half. Burrow under center. He's got Chase out to his left, and they are going to take a timeout. They are going to take a timeout, so it's 14-7. Let's take a look at some live betting here. Live betting. We got the Bengals on the three-way line, minus 116. They got Bengals on the minus 116. That's a big change from plus 148 there. If you think this could be a tie game, you can actually get 7.5 to 1 on the draw. That's kind of crazy. The over-under it's at 42.5. That 46 is not that far, and it's definitely because Cincinnati's offense has woken up. Second half, Burrow, 4 of 6 for 103. He's already eclipsed his first half passing yards. That's unreal. He's already eclipsed his first half passing yards. So, here we go. It's 1st and 10, 14-7, with 9:14 left in the third quarter. And Burrow hands off, and that's Mixon. And Mixon is going to go up for a belt. He's going to burrow his way. He's going to, no pun intended, burrow his way. Mixon is down for a first down. So, it is 1st and 10 here, and the Bengals continue to look good. The Bengals continue to look good here in the second half. And they are going to mark him, I believe. He just kept his feet going forward, Mixon did. And, that's a helmet. See, it's interesting they never call helmet to helmet on the offensive player there. That's kind of interesting. They never do that. So here we go. It is 1st and 10 from the 25, and another handoff to Mixon, and he's down to the 19-yard line, and the Bengals just cannot stop the run right now. The Jags cannot stop the run right now. So, Chris McCann is finally back, wearing a purple and gold LSU Tiger band. I saw that, man. I saw that. Monkey Merch, they said Lawerence will burn out second half. Yeah. I mean, he could. I mean, it's been one drive. Let's not overreact to Lawrence's first drive of the second half. Let's not overreact. So, 2nd and 5. And Burrow's back to throw. That's the Chase. Chase gets wrapped up, and no, he's not going to get anything. So, it's going to be 3rd and 5 again. This is unfortunate. You would have thought that the Bengals would have had probably a better play there. I'm not a big fan of that. It's not a wide out screen pass, but it is kind of a screen in a sense. Burrow, though, 3rd and 4. Come on, Bengals. Get a first down here. Let's get some points on the board. Bengals here. 3rd and 4, Burrow, 13 and 19, 198, getting closer to Al's 248.5 that he had. And they're back to throw. And Burrow, first down. That's a first down and more to the 8-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Bengals, they are on the Tyler Boyd. What a catch. Almost tried to make a move towards a touchdown there. So, Will Flower Turquoise, hot take. Bengals 5-2 by week 7. I don't actually think that's a hot take. Jermaine Collins 4-4 by week 8. I don't think it's a hot take, man. I don't think it's a hot take in the least bit. I think that guy is actually going to. I don't think that guy is actually going to be that bad, Joe Burrow, in the next couple of weeks. I think he's got some difficult teams, but maybe some difficult teams. But I think he's going to be able. 5-2 is not a hot take, in my opinion. And they hand it off to Mixon. Mixon is going to go, and he burrows away. Oh, this is a touchdown. He put the ball over. You got to call that a touchdown. You have got to call that a touchdown. The guy put the ball over. That's 100% a touchdown. Helio, we're not supporting the Bengals. We're just watching Thursday Night Football, doing some play-by-play, some live betting. We have the over in this game, so points are good for us. Wearing the Bengals outfit because they're playing one of the games. I got a Jacksonville too. Just decided to go with the Bengals, though. Okay, Mike, you didn't have to call me out like straight up like that. Chris, Bengals and even Drago went. So 1st, 2nd and goal from the 1. Let's see what Burrow does. Burrow, I can't even say it. Burrows his way in for a touchdown and put the points on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a new game. 14-13, And Chris McCann might be 100% correct. Might be 100. Thanks, Helio. Appreciate it, man. Give us a like if you haven't already. Appreciate that. Master Gaming. Hello, hello. Welcome in, my friend. Thanks for joining us. Tell us what your favorite team is. Tell us if you're betting on this game. Let us know what's going on. So that was kind of weird, guys, and it was my bad. I did not realize what all those people were doing, that they were here supporting us. That was pretty cool. I thought they were spamming us. That's how new I am to YouTube. That's how I don't know what's going on. So hopefully they didn't feel too bad. So I know a lot of our regulars probably were like, what is going on? Did you guys think they were spamming? I thought they were spamming me. I had no idea what was going on. But anyways, 14-13, extra point coming here. 28 points. Yeah, well, Chris, I know that now. I didn't know they were before. They kept saying, meow, meow, kitty. I don't know what that means. Michael Price, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. They're gonna review this scoring. There's nothing in any of those that you could tell me that he didn't get it. So yeah, I know, and we're watching the game, so it was kind of hard for us to yeah. So I feel bad now because I got 17 dislikes and I've never had more than 2, so I kind of feel bad. But I mean, hey, they're good people. They had good intentions. I wish they'd do it again, because I would give them a much better warm welcome. I feel very sad about that. That was my bad. I didn't understand kitty, and I understand the kitty. I didn't understand the meow meant win. That's my fault. Galadez, thank you for listen. I feel like a horse's ass, 100%. I've never had anybody support my channel like that, and I just totally blew it. So unfortunately, like my ex-girlfriend in college, I'll never get a second chance, but I enjoyed my time while I was there. I already subscribed. I looked it up immediately. I subscribed to the guy's channel, and I appreciate all the support. So yeah, I felt bad. I really feel bad. Again, wish I had a second chance, but damn. I'll learn from my mistakes, just like we do in sports betting. So, all right. So 14-13. They're looking at the what do you call it? They're looking at the scoring play here, and the scoring play, to be honest, you can't tell me that there's enough there for them to overturn that in the least bit. There's not enough there. You can't tell me that. You just can't. We'll see. Bonnie Ramos, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. I hate this crap since he has momentum. Well, hey Chris, weren't you on Cincy? I thought you liked Cincy, or did you hedge now with Jacksonville? Mike, thanks for the heads up. We'll have to watch out for that. So, YouTube GM, I think this will help. Well, hopefully, man. I'm sorry, and thank you for explaining. I appreciate it. Who you got the Broncos-Ravens game? Oh, man. That Ravens game looks like a straight trap. Absolutely trap. We think... But we want to take it. They took that points off the board? This is absolutely ridiculous. Let's focus on the game here for a second, guys. You got to be kidding me. Why is the ball at the 2? Okay, now they're putting it at the 1. So what the hell is going on? It's 3rd and goal from the 1. Monkey, I'm not sure if since he's going to cover the 8-point spread, especially now that they took the points off the board, I would have probably felt a little bit more. It's like 6 inches. We're 6 inches away from this. Absolutely 6 inches away from this. You got to be kidding me that they took the points off the board. It's absolutely ridiculous. I can't stand these challenges. Mike Pereira should never work for a company again. Fat House Boy, let's get Mixon a TD. Let's get Mixon a TD for sure. For sure. 14-7, third and goal here. Really, really could use the Bengals to score a touchdown. To be honest, had an interaction with a lot of Bengals fans. I'm a Browns fan, but the way that they came and supported my channel, just, in games for the rest of the year, I think I'm going to have to support the Bengals. That was pretty cool of them. So, third and goal, 14-7 here. Burrow, he's going to hand it off, and that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. You guys want to look at that one? Because that's a touchdown by Mixon, and now we're going to keep the points that I put up on the board. It's 14-13, 5:10 left in the game, and we are looking at maybe a backdoor over here. Jags have to score. The Jags have got to score. It has to be an absolutely at least one score for the Jags if the over is going to hit, because I think Cincinnati can put 2 more in the end zone. But the Jags are going to have to score. So, 14-13, Bengals here to kick the extra point. And we will see what happens. Kick is up and in, 14-14, and just like that, we alluded to this right before halftime, guys. We alluded to this right before halftime, and it was like, hey, it's going to be a better game, and it is. It is, 14-14. Itty bitty, we might have a chance. Praying for us. I know, that over, man. That over, a part of you kind of thinks like, man, would it be possible to still get that 45.5? Because I think that 45.5 would have a better chance. Right? Maybe? I don't know. We'll have to see. Woohoo! Bonnie Ramos. Woohoo! Yes, sir. 14-14. I think you got it, man. What was the line for the over? It was 46. I don't think that's going to hit. I mean, so we would need 18 points. And you don't think there's going to, at this score, there's not going to be a 2-point conversion. Let's take a look, though, at the live betting. Let's see what's going on. There's only a two-way line. The Bengals right now, minus 238, and the Jags are plus 159. Absolutely, what a change it's been in the first 8 minutes of the game. I mean, that's just crazy on how much the juice dropped there. So, game spread, minus 3.5 now for Cincinnati's 107. God, that seems good. So, we have Jacksonville over 20.5. I'm sorry, we have Jacksonville over 19.5. We're going to live bet. We're going to live bet. That's our one live bet. Here's our second live bet, guys. Take it right now. Bengals minus 3.5, minus 107. Bengals minus 3.5, minus 107. You're going to take that right now. You're going to take that absolutely right now. And that kind of hedges our first live bet, because if they don't cover that, you got to think that Jacksonville scored over 20 points. So we'll see what happens. Let's catch up. Tie game as it was to start at Bengals minus 3 now. Yeah. Teddy, looks like Urban can coach. Well, I don't know. We'll see. 2 TDs and a field will make the cover, maybe. This team will void talent, yeah. The game's better than what I thought. Listen, the first half, if you're a Bengals fan, you're just so happy that they came out, and I would love to hear what the speech was at halftime. Or maybe there wasn't a speech. Maybe Beamer from Any Given Sunday went into there and gave a speech, but you're getting 4.5 less points with the same score as before the game. Exactly. I'm taking the 3.5. So, 14-14. Bengals kickoff. Here we go. And wow, they're going to run it out. The Jags at the 10, the 15, the 20, and he's going to go out of bounds or around the 25-yard line. So, he ran it out about 3 yards deep, but still nothing too much going on. Chris McCann, so consider that before Lane minus 3.5 right now. I understand. I'm going to still take it. Minus 3.5. Why wouldn't you take half the points now than what you got beforehand? What's your thinking there? Tell me what your thinking is. I'd like to understand that. I'm getting half the points at a tie game, at a less juiced price to cover than I was prior. So why wouldn't you take that? 5 minutes left, and Trevor Lawerence is going to pass it to Shenault, and Shenault goes for about 3 yards. Burrow needs 40 yards. Yeah, Al, he's going to get that, 100%. Teddy, I like your point. Professional football grown men, there isn't a halftime speech. I feel like somebody says something. At the professional level, coaches are telling guys they're finding them for blown coverages. Well, I'll agree with that. 100% agree with that. Trevor Lawerence back to throw on 2nd and 6 and throws it for a completion. I believe it's close. That was to 35. Or I'm sorry, 39. So that's Agnew. Yeah. 1, 2. Wow. Did he keep that in bounds? That is crazy. That is crazy. And Lawerence, right off the bat, goes for a run, slides, and that might be a flag. And the flag comes in. And look at this, guys. Look at this. They are just coming down the field. Absolutely coming down the field right now. And they're going to be 1st and 10, or first and 10 around the 25. That's a good play. And then Trevor Lawerence went quick, called his own read, and then got a flag there. So the Jacksonville Jaguars are looking really good right now. Sorry, I am trying to figure out what is going on with the Miami game. And the Virginia Cavaliers scored over 28.5. That is a winner for us here at Grandstand Bettors. Over 28.5, the team total. That's a nice winner. We have Lawerence now. They picked up the flag. Lawerence is going to fall, and there's another flag. We're just getting discombobulated now. Absolutely just getting discombobulated. YouTube, good night, man. Good night. Let's see here. What's the flag on? All right, so here we go. 14-14, third quarter, 3:34 left. Sprinkle on an OT bet. Okay. Wildflower, thanks for subbing, man. Appreciate it, buddy. Give you a shout out there. Friend of the channel as always from now on. 3rd and 2. Lawerence, that looked a little like pass interference. Wow, that drive stalled. And if you're Urban Meyer, go for it, man. What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose right now? You have nothing to lose. You have absolutely nothing to lose. So it's 14-14, 4th and 2 here. Shotgun formation. They are going to go for it. Lawerence back to throw. And same pass. And that's a first down by Shenault. See, you had to go for it. Man. You had to go for it. That's a good play call. That's the best play call, I believe, that probably the Bengals have had. It'll be funny if the Jags choke. Cincinnati's minus 2.5 now. Yeah. Well, I understand that. I still think, though, that the Jags have a good chance to win this game. Robinson tries to cut back. He's going to get 2 yards. 1st and 10 with 2:42 left in the third. A touchdown here for the over would be pretty massive, you would think, if we can get one more. Yeah. That's exactly, Teddy, what the headlines would have said. That's exactly what the headlines would have said. It would have said, yeah, absolutely would have said that. That's hilarious. So 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. And there's a catch by, who's 86? That's Hollister. Hollister gets a nice little 6 yards there. Maybe 5. So it's going to be 3rd and 3. 3rd and absolutely 3. So it's 3rd and 3 from the 26, and we are going to now they're warming up the kicker. Now Wright's out there warming up like that. Come on, you should have done that at the end of the first quarter or the first half. I didn't take your second live bet, but I agree, -3.5 even money considering. Yeah. So Trevor Lawerence on 3rd and 3. That's a first down. Chenault to the 15, the 10, and he's down at about the 6.5 yard line. And look at this. Our first live bet could cash with a touchdown here. Our free pick could cash if some points somehow get back up. It would be crazy if we could hit this over. Absolutely crazy if we could hit this over. I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. The 1st and goal now from the 6 yard line, and the Jags are in shotgun formation with Lawerence. He hesitates, throws, that's to Robinson, and Robinson gets destroyed. Robinson absolutely gets destroyed. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. So it's going to be 2nd and goal here. It's going to be 2nd and goal for Jacksonville, and we are going to see what happens. Second and goal, and that's the end of the third quarter. Guys, we're going into the fourth quarter. We got some live bets out there. We have some full bets out there. Joe Mixon doesn't have any receiving yards. That's just going to absolutely hurt us. But we'll see. Fourth quarter, 14-14, guys. I want to know in the chat right now. Tell me what your thoughts are. Who wins this game? How much do they win by? Are the Jags going to punch one in right now? Are the Jags going to punch one in? We'll have to see. They could. They could punch one in. They could punch one in, and that would get our first bet there. So we'll have to see. I'm still a little flustered from all those people coming in the chat room. That was just kind of crazy. I didn't really know how to handle that. Kind of feel bad that I didn't handle it the right way. Anyways, we'll move on from that. Probably won't happen again to us. If it does, though, we'll be ready for it. So what did you guys think about that? That was kind of weird. So overtime for sure, Jody says. Might want to move that Notre Dame glass case. It was reflecting from your computer. This one? Sorry. I know. It's actually a hockey case, and it holds my wife's. This is the only thing Miami that I'll allow in the house. It's the only thing. Can't really, let me see if I do that. I know it reflects a little bit. Let's see. Does that look better? Does that look better? It does look a little better. Let's see if I can put this guy in there. Maybe like that. Let's see. How's that? That looks better, right? All right. I know. It reflects too much. I saw that. What did you miss, Teddy? You missed everything. Change the score. Bengals already tied the game. Your score ticker's off. What are you talking about, Jamar? Jamar, you're not live. The score says 14-14. Wildflower, you were part of that raid? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I feel like such an idiot, man. I feel like such an idiot. You know, what am I going to do? Like, I'm a new YouTuber. This guy's been like 215,000 followers, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't even fathom what that would be. I mean, I'm sitting here in an office that I literally just built in our brand new house with 2 TVs, soft boxes, a bookcase behind me, a board of players to my right. I mean, but here we go. Just crazy. Anyways, let's stop talking about that. Let's get back to the game. Second and goal. Lawerence is going to get sacked, and that's not the time to take a sack. If you're Trevor Lawerence, man, come on. You got to know he's on you there. You got to know he's on you. Andy, welcome. Miami trying to knock off Virginia. What's the score? We turned it off after we won our bet. We did not double check what the score was. Let us know what that score is, man. Let us know what that score is. Jamar, bet 10K that Mixon scores the next touchdown. Jamar bet 10K that Mixon scores the next touchdown. Can it happen on a screen pass? What happened there? First and goal. Was that? I didn't see the penalty. I was paying attention to the chat. Obviously, there was a penalty. First and goal. Jacksonville looking 27-30 with an extra point coming. Are you serious? Wow, they came back in that game. It's been back and forth there in the second half, Andy. So it's been a good time. Who's winning Miami? Yeah. So Virginia's up 30-27. I know that for sure because we had over 28.5 team total on Virginia. But it looks like Miami might be trying to make a little bit of a run there. So, first and goal. Trevor Lawerence is going to look to do something good here. Trevor Lawerence is going to look to do something good. He needs a new helmet, apparently. So, 30-28, Andy says, with Virginia. He can't hear. That's the problem. Yeah. Get him a new helmet, man. I definitely missed something that happened in here. Was hoping someone in chat would say, don't have to talk about it on the stream. Teddy, so I'll tell you the commercial. So Trevor Lawerence, he's going to hand off to Robinson. Robinson gets a touchdown. They got to call that a touchdown. No way. They're calling him a yard short. If anything, he's inches. Okay, he's running, and that's a touchdown. That's 100% a touchdown. I'm putting the points on the board. It's 20-14. We're putting the points on the board. And while they review this, Teddy, no. So what happened was, so I guess this guy, Tom Grossi, and I subscribed to his channel. I actually went over there for a second and apologized to him. Seems like a really good guy. The guy's got like... I shouldn't have said this guy's scared of me and he's sending people to spam me. But, like, I don't know why 300 people all of a sudden would show up to my channel. Like, I don't know why that would happen. So I just figured it was people spamming me. I was totally wrong. They were actually being very nice to me. They were also using some code language, kitty meow, which I guess means Bengals win. And I'm wearing a Bengals jersey, even though I'm not a Bengals fan. So there was a lot of miscommunication and confusion there, but that's what happened. No, not the reporter. At first, that's who I thought it was. So Tom Grossi has a YouTube channel, and I guess he helps support, not Tony, that's Tony Grossi, Tom Grossi. This is Tom Grossi, and he helps support. So I kind of felt bad. And I still feel bad. And tomorrow when I wake up, I'm going to be like, wow, I'm an even bigger idiot, and I will probably lay in bed for 2 hours and realize how big of an idiot I am. But Jamar just lost 10K, Andy said. Wow, that's throwing some shade, Andy. That's throwing some shade. No, he actually wasn't a troll, Teddy. He was actually sending his supporters to support my small channel. So I even feel worse. So I don't know how to make that better, but it's not going to happen. It just won't. That was my one chance at some 15 minutes of fame, and it's not going to happen. But anyways, guys, Tony Grossi, how does that guy even have a job? Does anybody from Cleveland even listen to Tony Grossi? Yeah, it happens to the best of us. Yeah, we just move on. We become better. Jamar, he didn't mix in for a touchdown. Are you telling me to drink another, Teddy? I haven't had any alcohol tonight. I'm just sipping on water tonight. Just sipping on water. I had to videotape. So, guys, by the way, our college football picks come out tomorrow on YouTube. That drops at 6:45 p.m. We have 3 picks. We went 3-0 in college football last week on our picks. Some nice winners there. So, look for that. But I'm not drinking tonight. I had to videotape that. I had to edit that. I had to do everything for that. NFL picks come out Saturday. Videotaping that. Maybe after this game's over. We'll see if I have enough energy for that. So, appreciate you guys subscribing and supporting. Andy might lose his pizza money. Looks like the champ won. Yeah, Grossi, man. At first, that's who I thought it was. Yeah, I wish I was drunk. I would feel better about myself, but now I'm sober and feel worse. So here's the extra point. We know that was standing 20-14. And ladies and gentlemen, we already hit our live bet. That's a winner, over 19.5, and there's the extra point. So now there's 35 points on the board. And now the over's getting interesting. Because we need 11 points. We need 11 points, and to be honest with you, you could actually hit the 11 for a push because Jacksonville could get a field goal, and then you would think Cincinnati would go for 2 to make it. No, they probably wouldn't go for 2. Still 7. So, would they? No. So, 11 is going to be hard. It looks like we need 2 more touchdowns, but there's plenty of time left. There's like 11 and a half left. There's like 11 and a half minutes left. Or I'm sorry, there's 14:27 left. What am I talking about? It feels like time has been flying because we keep going to commercial with these challenges. But Jacksonville, 21-14. Al, you have to be thinking that you are very close to this passing game. You have to be close. Here we go. 2014. That over's close. I don't know if Itty's still in here, but girl, man, have a couple drinks for the both of us. We're going to have to sweat this out in the fourth quarter. Jacksonville kicks it off to Cincinnati, and it's going through the end zone. So Joe Burrow and company are going to be at the 25. 1st and 10 here at the 25. This has been a fun second half, guys. A fun second half. So fun second half here. 21-14, 1st and 10 on the 25 for Joe Burrow. And Joe Burrow got to get us some points, baby. Get us some points. 2 left, 2 to his right, wide receivers. Empty backfield, Burrow back to throw. Cross the middle, that is complete to Uzma. And that is going to be for about 8 yards. I'd like to see him go no huddle here. And I think that's what they're going to do. They are going to go no huddle. Teddy, I don't know what to make of the AFC North either. I hope the Browns can end up at the top there at the end of the game, but we'll see. I think the Steelers are awful. The one thing I can tell you about the AFC North, Steelers are the worst team in almost the NFL. 2nd and 2. Burrow under center. And he's going to get a first down as he... comedy of errors tonight. Just a comedy of errors. Sometimes I don't know what happens there. Like, my internet just goes out, and it just hurts. Yeah, just absolutely hurts. So, we'll see. Teddy, the stream didn't end. I hope you're still around, man. So, 1st and 10, 11 minutes left. They give it to Mixon. Mixon gets about a yard, and Mixon is going to be to the 50-yard line. Thanks, Chris. I don't know what happens. Sometimes I'm on YouTube TV, and I think because that takes internet connection and I'm live streaming, I think sometimes I have like the highest speed internet that money can buy, but I think sometimes the YouTube, and I have, my wife's out there watching Bachelor in Paradise probably. It's sometimes, who knows. But here we go. 2nd and 9 from the 50-yard line. Burrow trying to tie up the game. 10:29 left. Cincinnati fans have got to be a little shaken in their boots. Nice pass to Chase. First down. And you know what? Al, let me know. Let me know if Al's still here. He probably left since I lost him. But let me know if you got to be close to 248, right? You got to be close to 248 and a half. I think you're like 242. You're going to get it. It's going to be an easy win, but it's just kind of crazy, yeah. Where's Waldo? Where's Chase? I know, Teddy. I know. It does suck when you get an audience and then it just goes all haywire on you. It sucks. Oh, Al's here. Yeah, that's going to hit after this next pass play. Right about... Oh, that's close to pass interference, but I think it was bang, bang. Well, you're going to have to wait an extra play, but they went to Chase. Andy, need to get a network server installed in the closet. Chase is balling. Yeah, 242 here with the passing yards. Just got Rookie of the Month. Well, hey, when you're second in the league with 4 touchdowns, what else can you be? What else can you be? So, Joe Burrow is shotgun formation, empty set on 2nd and 10, 4 wideouts. He drops back across the middle. There's Chase again, and that is going to be, so close, Al. I think it's 7 yards. I think that's enough for you. Give Al some props, man. I think he just got his passing yards at 248 and a half. Oh, he's at 248. Was that 6 yards? 1 more yard, man. 1 more yard, and they're not going to go for a field goal here. They're gonna go for, this is 2 down territory for sure. So 3rd and 4. Empty set, 2 wide to his left, 2 wide to his right. He looks. He's got. Oh my God! He had Ozma across the middle. He's gonna run it. Oh, there's a flag. That's Ozma for a touchdown, but that's not gonna count. That's coming back. I don't think that's counting. I'm not going to get super excited right now because I don't think that's going to count. I want to get super excited because that would help the over, but I don't think that's helping. Or I don't think that's counting. And I think Burrow knows it, or he would go like high five the guy. Oh, it is defensive holding. The penalty is a climb. It counts as a touchdown, and now we're going to get excited. Ladies and gentlemen, 21. How did that count? I for sure thought that was holding. I did not see the defensive hold. Let me see where it is. Oh, it's actually on Ozma. That's kind of ticky-tack. That's ticky-tack. But we'll take it. That over, guys, is still in play. That over is still in play. Absolutely crazy that that's in play right now. We needed 5 touchdowns. We've already had 4 this second half. So, the over's still in play. 21-20. Extra point is up and good. Wow, just inside the left upright. 21-21. And guys, this is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Our first live bet already hit. We had the over 19.5 from Jacksonville. That's a winner. We have our second live bet, which is the over. Was it the over? No, I'm sorry. It's Cincinnati minus 3.5. Okay, Cincinnati minus 3.5. So that's still in play as well. The field goal to win it, though, is going to kill us if that happens. We'll see. What are you guys thinking about the game? I know everybody left because I lost my live stream, and that kind of sucks. But what do you guys think? What are you guys thinking right now? Who's going to win this game? Do you guys think the Bengals are going to take this? You think Trevor Lawerence is going to be able to go down and score? What do you think? Let us know your opinions. Let me know if you're excited for some college football action. We have our college football coming out tomorrow at 6:45, so it's going to be good. Live betting right now, if you want to look at it, Cincinnati on the 3-way lines, even money. They're even money to win on the three-way line if you don't think this is going to go to overtime. Overtime's only plus 276, way down from 7.5 to 1. I think that we had at overtime. The game total's at 49.5 now. So it's 3.5 points higher than what it was. It's 3.5 points higher than it was. Viking, Bengals win by 7, man. That'd be good. That'd be good. Need a chase touchdown, and I'm going to sizzle. Chris, man, we hope you get us. If you get a chase touchdown, that means we've hit our second live bet. We're covering the 3.5, and we hit the over. That's only going to put money in our pockets. We're behind Chris 100% on that. Let's go, Chris. Let's get that. Come on. What else is going on? Bengals minus 1.5 to hit a teaser to survive this week in your survivor pool. Okay. So, Al, are you doing a survivor? Oh, you're going to Sizzler. Are you talking to me, Chris? Because I do wear glasses. I just don't wear them during the live stream. So reading the chat sometimes, I misread words all the time. 100%. You're going to the Sizzler. Okay, got it. We'll go too. Any TD and I get a pizza all weekend. Oh, Andy, you're a funny guy. The reason, though, here, Chris, let me show you, though, why I can't wear my glasses and I don't have contacts. I literally have been 20/20 my whole life, just realized I need glasses like last year, and I can't wear my glasses because if I put my glasses on as the Bengals kick off and it's going to be out of the end zone, if you look at my glasses, the glare off the TV screen is too much. So it's too much. I don't like the glare, so I don't wear my glasses. I mean, I have a 55-inch TV, like literally 3 feet away from me. I wish you guys could see like my setup here. Maybe I'll post my setup on the community tab once, and you guys can check it out. Jags gonna pull it out. Raykin says Jags are gonna pull it out. Yes, I'm clean after 3 weeks. 34 guys and at $100. That is an awesome thing, Al. Al, next year, I want an invite to that. I want an invite, and we'll throw in 100. You invite us to that next year, we'll cover your cost, your entry free. Trevor Lawerence is going to throw. He needs to. They don't need to, but he's been doing well throwing the ball here in this game. But to be honest, actually, maybe James Robinson's the way to go. Chris, I always thought you were part cat with your eyes darting around. I'm 100% part cat. My eyes darting around, though, is because I have so much going on in front of me. Like, you have no idea. I got to take a picture of my setup once so you guys can see this. As Lawerence is going to hand it off to Robinson and not going anywhere. Second, and he's not, maybe lost the yard. 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4. So I have 2 TVs, literally 3 feet from me, maybe like 6 feet from me, mounted on the wall, okay? For the single games, I watch one TV. To the right-hand side, I actually have a board that has all the players' names that I think will be said. A lot of times I leave names off, but I have their names, their numbers, so at least I can act like I'm doing something right. Just to the right of me, super bright, are these shadow boxes that make the lighting better. As Trevor Lawerence, it's 3rd and 2 here. And Lawerence back to throw. Across the middle! That's a first down to about the 44-yard line for Chenault. So I have the shadow boxes here. They're super bright. They're super hot. And then on the screen in front of me, I have my Wirecast, which does all the graphics. I have the live betting, which is very small on the betting website. I have the back end of the YouTube live stream, the front end of the YouTube live stream, and then I have the box score so I can make sure I'm checking stats. So they hand off to Robinson, who gets about 4 up near midfield. So there's a lot going on. So if you guys see my eyes darting around or me looking all over the place, yeah. Actually, 55-inch TV too close. Let me tell you, when we bought it, it's actually from the screen to my seat, 7 feet. And they said that was okay. Better not show all your good stuff. Might get robbed. Thanks, Andy. Trevor Lawerence, 2nd and 6. He looks to run it, gets maybe a yard. We'll remind you, Al. We'll for sure remind you. Definitely, man. So, 3rd and 4. 21-21 with 6 minutes left. God, a pick 6 by Lawerence here would be sweet, wouldn't it, guys? Wouldn't that be pretty cool? I really don't want to see a field goal. I'd rather see a punt here and Cincinnati go down the field and score a touchdown than a first down and a field goal. So, because that's just going to waste time. Lawerence. He's going to take a timeout. So, Lawerence is going to take a timeout. Since he hasn't blitzed all game, 100%. Both teams really haven't been that great on defensive blitzing schemes tonight. I don't know. I just don't know why. Miami's driving. Is the score still 30-28, Andy? Still 30-28? Sunday Night Football, guys. Tom Brady. Let's talk about that for a second. Tom Brady to New England Patriots. Let me know what your thoughts are. Tom Brady, is he going to come back and just destroy the Patriots, or are the Bucs going to roll? What do you guys think? Mac Jones, the next Tom Brady? I don't think so. 3rd and 4. Trevor Lawerence back to throw. Oh my God, he runs the wrong way, and now he's scrambling. Throws across his body to no one. To absolutely nobody. Al, we should start our own with Grandstand Better Family. We should. I'll think about that next year. Speaking of which, guys, this is the last week of the first quarter of our NFL contest. Let me know, first off, if you're in our NFL contest. Do you know Grandstand Bettors? We're giving away $1,000 on our live to our NFL contest winner, $1,000, and then 4 different prizes for each quarter of the season. This is the first quarter ending this week. It's going to be an NFL jersey, and I believe Greg K was up by half a point. Guys, are you in the NFL contest? Let me know how you're doing in the NFL contest, if you even have a shot, or if you're going to go for those quarterly prizes from here on out. So, Jacksonville does have to punt it away. You know what's crazy? I don't think there's been a turnover in this game. I do not think there's been a turnover in this game. I'm pretty sure there has not been one turnover in the game. So, Brady needs to prove to Belichick that New England was super because Brady, not Bill. I agree with that. 100% agree with that. We'll see what happens. So we're at a commercial break. The Cincinnati Bengals are going to come down and try to score a little bit here. I am just scared the field goal. That's going to kill the over. I just think it's going to kill the over. We'll have to see, though. We'll have to see. Jamarcus Russell jersey. It is a Jamarcus Russell jersey. Al, you haven't seen the leaderboard? Are you a part of it? Tell me if you're a part of it, and I'll look up and see where you're at. Let's see here. NFL contest. So it is on our website. Leaderboard's under NFL contest. You just hit standings. And let me look for an Al. I assume you're under Al. Al, right there. You're 20th. Your Al is 20th. 7 points. You're only 4 back. 4 points back for the $1,000. So Greg K's in first with 11. Jackie U with 10.5. Daniel Z with 10. Dennis M with 10. We can't win the prize, but we're tied for third with 10. Jamar, I believe that's Jamar of Jamar Enterprises. 9.5. Mike U, who's on our channel, 9.5. Anna U, 9, Chris or Cyril S 9, and etc. etc. So you're not far off, Al. You're at 7. You're at 7. Yeah, they're going to play for the field goal, given a chance. That was our only worry with the time ticking away. So 100% believe that, yeah. 100% believe that. So, guys, Thursday night football, the second half has been totally much better. We'll see what happens. Second half possessions, 4 plays, 69 yards, 12 plays, 86 yards, 10 plays, 75 yards, all touchdowns. They'd have to go 90 on this play for a touchdown. They are going empty set here with Burrow in shotgun, and they're going to throw across the middle, and that's the Boyd for a nice first down. There is going to be a penalty flag. It's in the secondary, so you would think that this one's going to count with a maybe a defensive hold there in the secondary. So, Al, for sure you're better. You know what? We will be updating those standings tomorrow. We did not look at them. Don't know them offhand. Al, what'd you do last week in college football? Did you go 3-0, 2-1? I assume at least 2-1. You're much better at college football. Especially, I think you came off a week where you went 1-2. Boyd's been the favorite target of Burrow for the last couple games here, especially with Higgins out. So 21-21, 5:21 left on the 23. They're going to hand it off to Mixon. Mixon's got a hole. He bounces to the right and tries to cut back. Gets about 8.5 yards there. So second and short. And the Bengals are looking like they're just going to go down, kick a field goal, call it a game, and that's going to be the end of it. And I know there's 5 minutes left, but their pace of play right now is not fast. So they can take an easy 3 minutes off the clock here if they want to. Absolutely an easy minute. I think Burrow ends up with well over 300 yards. I went 1-1-1. That's not bad, Al. That's not bad. A push day is a good day. That's what we always say. A push day is a good day. Burrow's going to hand it off to Mixon again, and Mixon gets stuffed. Now this will be an interesting call. 3rd and 1, and I want to see what they do here. I want to absolutely see what they do. I think this will be a very interesting call, and we'll have to see what happens here. 3rd and 1, 4:17 left. It's not the only way this plays out for the over is actually to go to overtime, because then the first team with the ball will go for the touchdown. So if you're betting the over, you really kind of want this to go to OT. Like kissing your sister, yeah, but if you have a hot sister, Al, I'm just messing with you. Burrow back to throw. He looks to air it out, and he almost gets sacked, and now he's going to get sacked. And Burrow looked like an absolute rookie. There's a flag down, though. What's the flag on? It's got to be holding. Who's 19? Tate is just screaming that there's a flag. Miami's running the clock out, and they're going to kick for the win. Jags are due lost 17 straight if they lose. That's right, Jody. It is a defensive penalty. That's Jacksonville to a T right now. That's Jacksonville to a T. Defensive holding on 37 there on Tate. I'm sorry, not on Tate, on Boyd. So, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line here with 3:47 left. That looks like a false start if I've ever seen one. Multiple guys, I think. Are they going to call this encroachment? Nope, false start. It is going to be a false start, and they're going to back it up. So, this is kind of got a little stagnant here in the fourth quarter with some penalties and some bad play. We'll see what can happen. Only about 3:47 left. Burrow's going to go empty set here, though. He's got 5 wideouts, 3 to his left, 2 to his right on the 31-yard line. And he throws short. And who is 34? That's Perrine, I believe. That's Perrine, and he goes for about 10, 12, 14 yards. So Perrine does get a nice little pickup there. as he was out wide as a wide receiver. Trey, man, I don't think it gets to overtime. I think Cincinnati's going to come down and kick the field goal, and we're going to lose the over and that -3.5. So we'll have to see. Itty, I know, man. They need to come on. Let's go. P. Reen. Is that how? Sorry, I'm not the best pronunciator. Burrow's going to hand it off to P. Reen again, and that's going to be for 2 yards. So it's going to be 2nd down and 8 around the 47-yard line of Cincinnati. Cincinnati is just playing for the field goal. Absolutely playing for the field goal. I don't know why Mixon's hurt all of a sudden. What's going on with our bets today with Mixon and Schultz getting hurt, or Shark getting hurt? Like, this is just crazy. 2nd and 8. Burrow back to throw, and that is going to be a 1st down to Uzma. And they're just playing for the field goal. That's going to be the 2-minute warning. They're not going to go for this. They're fake doing this like they want to get up to the line. It's going to be the 2-minute warning. It's kind of, yeah, it's the 2-minute warning, Joe. We know. Stop faking. Yeah, he's doing stretches on the sideline, Al. I saw that. Like, what is going on with some of these injuries? What's going on with some of these injuries? So 2-minute warning. I don't know. It's very disappointing when you watch a team just play for the field goal and you have an over and all you need is the touchdown. But it is what it is. Hey, let's be honest, guys. After the first quarter, this over didn't even look like it had a chance. So it's all you can ask for. Looks like we'll go 5-2 in our free pick primetime matchups. Tomorrow, remember, our college football, which we just swept in week number 4. Week number 5 comes out tomorrow at 6:45. We'll also update our college football leaderboard there. So contact your book support FD. Give me a free bet. Yeah, I could, Jody. Matthew Holland, and he claims he's not a Bengals fan. I'm not a Bengals fan. I'm just enjoying. I just need the over. I'm a Bengals fan on this drive, 100%. But Browns fan at heart. Sorry. I wish I was a Bengals fan. I did say I'll be a Bengals fan the rest of this year, though, from the support by Bengals fans or that team or whatever. So, yeah, I'm not a Bengals fan. Although, to be fair, looking back, because they're not Bengals fans per se, they're just fans of somebody's channel. I don't think they understand what our channel is about. And so to be half fair, they should have understood that. So 1st and 10 on the 43-yard line. That's a handoff. And it's going to be, that's a flag. So that's probably coming back, which is good news if you're trying to get to overtime for this game. I don't know, guys, if I have the energy to go for overtime. It has been a long night of calling football tonight, but we're going to stick with it. Quinton Spain holding number 67. That's going to put them, I believe, back on their own side of the field. A lot of soft tissue injuries, yep, without the standard 4-game preseason. That's good observation there, Andy. Good observation. So it's 1st and 20 from their own 47-yard line here for the Bengals. And empty set. Burrow back to throw across the middle. Caught. And that is to, I believe, Boyd, who gets back into Jags territory. 2nd down and maybe 13? Something like that. 2nd and 14. Burrow, 322 yards passing. Didn't I say he might have 400 at the early second half stages here? I mean, if he goes for another 40, that's 360, so he's close. What happened, Trey? What happened, Trey, in the Virginia game? And why was it a bad beat? Let us know why it was a bad beat. So 21-21. That's the Ozma, and he goes, oh, go! Oh, no, what? God damn it. Ah, now it's over. Now they're going to play for the field goal, and now it's over. Ah, he almost broke the tackle. Just didn't have the speed. Guys, just didn't have the speed. Man. Gets down to the 20. They'll kneel it like 3 times and kick a field goal to win this game. That's unfortunate. Oh. In fact, they're not even going to wait. They're just going to take it down to the 20. Jesus, come on. I didn't see. Did they block the kick? Or what's going on? Did they block the kick? The kick not happen? You got to be like Miami won or Virginia won? I'm trying to pull it up on Google right now real quick. Bear with me. Final. They must have blocked the kick. That's crazy. My wife, she went to the University of Miami. She just can't stand watching their football games. That's a good point, Mike. At that point, why tackle him as the Jags? That's a good point. Virginia won by 2. Nice. Well, there's going to be another kick here in a second. It's going to be a chip shot. The game's going to be over. Guys, just have to thank you so much for joining us here on Thursday Night Football. It got a little crazy in the second half, not going to lie. Got a little crazy in the second half, but hey, not a horrible game, but one in which a lot of injuries and just some crazy situations took place that we'll have to learn from. But Jags need to block this kick. Yeah, well, McPherson is going to come on. He's going to take a chip shot field goal. That's going to be the end of the game, and we are going to go to sleep. And we'll see you tomorrow for our college football picks, Saturday for our NFL picks, and live stream, don't forget, 1 o'clock, Vikings and the Browns on Sunday. Looking forward to that action. Should be a good game. Wishy-washy, man. Thanks for stopping by. Matt, that's me. Al, thank you, man. An enjoyable night. Appreciate you stopping by. 35-yard attempt here by McPherson is going to be up and good. And that'll do it, guys. Guys, tip your bartenders, tip your waitresses. Have a great night. Great game, but the Jags did cover. Have a great night, everyone. Look forward to seeing you live on Sunday. And make sure you check out college football picks coming out tomorrow and NFL picks on Saturday. So have a good night. As always, sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you live on Sunday.